Bandai Namco.
And welcome back. This is another TWT throwback. I'm Rip here with Tasty Steve. We're taking the time machine back, way back to 2019. It was the final Masters event of the year. Everyone was trying to get their points.
Wow, tell me more.
Dreamhack Atlanta was the name of the event.
Bro, you gotta make it epic. Last year, they met in Atlanta for the last opportunity to get points to join the Tekken World Tour Finals. Atlanta was the scene. Dreamhack Atlanta will be the final place for these Tekken competitors to get points. I think that's big.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, dude. You should do that. I've been
working on it in the quarantine, bro. That's what I've been working on. I've been working on being able to project a little better, you know?
Yeah, speaking of Atlanta, shout out to TK Anakin for the raid out here. Hope you guys join us from Atlanta. This is Dreamhack Atlanta that we're going to be throwing it back to today, of course. But there's a lot of stuff that you guys can do to follow us. There's a lot of stuff happening outside of the Tekken World Tour Throwback. You guys can make sure to follow us at all these socials, right? Use Tekken for Twitch, Twitter, and on Facebook. Also, you got BNE Esports, Bandai Namco Esports, on YouTube and Twitter. So make sure you guys check those out. That's where you guys can get all your latest Tekken information. If you guys want to join in on the conversation, use the hashtag TWT Throwback. Let us know what other events you guys want to see. I feel like we're running out of events. We've done like a bajillion of these, but there's still more. There's still more. So let us know what you guys want to see. Let us know what you guys like, and we'll try to make it happen.
I can tell you right now from personal experience that you guys want to get ahead and make sure you're ready to watch October 24th Tekken Online Challenge.
That's
US Central this time around. You can still register. It is TekkenWorldTour.com. Make sure you get in there. We've already seen what these Tekken Online Challenges bring. The exhibitions as well. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. And, of course, coming up after that, November 7th, will be the Tekken Online Challenge for the EU Southwest. If you guys are in France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, or Italy, now is your time to sign up. Head on over to TekkenWorldTour.com to get those signups in. And, of course, that should be a lot of fun. I do believe that's where that Super Akuma fella resides. So I think I have an inkling of who the final boss may be.
I like how I've watched you restream these and you've talked with your chat about who the final boss will be. That's part of the fun. I feel like this is all the speculation is man, who are they gonna get from the region to be the boss? Well, you guys can figure out. But the signups for November 7th, EU Southwest, this is your chance. Get in now. You can find out who that secret boss potentially is going to be. I mean, we still have October 24th for the Central West.
That's in 2 days.
That exhibition is going to be ridiculous. We got an STL brawl for it all. Brawl Pro going up against the ruler of all the Ricks, my bro, Rick the Ruler. Both of them are actually my brothers, in all honesty, and I love the fact that it is St. Louis. Of course, we have the Kodo Core Equinox going up against Glaciating. Now, of course, Kodo Core is one of the best players in the world. Glaciating is, in my opinion, one of the best players in the country at this point. Just has not had enough chances to get that shine. This is going to be perfect for him. And then, of course, the main event is going to be Disrupt's Shadow 20Z going up against Little Majin, the People's Champ. The Silent Killer versus the People's Champ will be the final exhibition. That's going to be a 1st to 7. In all honesty, I cannot wait for these exhibitions. I've been watching them the entire time. I'm really impressed with what the Bandai Namco Esports team has done with these exhibitions as well as the open qualifiers. I hope you guys check it out. I will definitely be watching that bad boy. You guys better too.
That's this weekend. Those exhibitions sound absolutely ridiculous. I had not heard of them. But they sound ridiculous. Shadow versus Majin? What?
Have you seen the promo video?
No, I haven't seen the promo video yet, dude.
Yo, look. We need to run those promo videos during the break. I'm just saying, I guarantee you every promo video that they have released has been ridiculous. But the Brawl Pro versus Rick the Ruler one is so good. It's really good. You guys should check it out. But it's this weekend, so you can see it in person.
Yeah, it's not that far away, right? Just 2 days away. Also, it's relatively early. Usually these things are a little bit later, depending on the time zone. But for us, at least here in the United States, I should say, it's like in the middle of the afternoon or something. So it's a really refreshing start time. And, also a huge shout out, by the way, to Astro, the official headset and mix amp of the TWT Throwback. They've been supporting us in and out for years now, but shout out to them again for supporting all of this. And also make sure you guys are catching the Bud Light Beer League Tekken 7 tournaments. These are happening on Tuesdays. And we just got done with the West one. So now the West is all wrapped up. We got the final 4 competitors who are going to the finals. I believe it's Bin Chang, AccuMajor, Sukin User, and Germanji are the 4 who qualified for that finals. Next week on this coming Tuesday is going to be the East Coast, last chance to qualify. So it should be a good one. Make sure you guys tune in for that. It'll be on Tuesday.
Yeah, honestly, it's been a lot of content coming out. If you watch Tekken, you play Tekken, there's been so much content coming out, not only the exhibitions, but the open qualifiers as well. The throwbacks have been such a good time because honestly, like we travel a lot for these events and I wasn't even at Dreamhack Atlanta and it hurt my heart. So it was a lot of matches that I might get, you know, kind of extra hype for because I really haven't seen them except for the results. So this is going to be a good time. And like I said, this is one of the last time, I said it the entire year 2019. Points are on the line, and they were definitely on the line at this event. And it was an international event on top of it. We're going to take a look at the bracket, and you can see already we are in Atlanta. Of course, that's where Anakin resides. He's going to be going up against another heavy hitter from like 2019. That was Kakoma. Spirogen, another American hero, going up against Jimmy J. Tran, another in argument best player in the United States. Definitely one of the best players in the world. I did not get to the loser side. Nope. But you get the point.
But you see Anakin here. This was when Kakoma was newly sponsored by Talent Esports, right? This was at the end of 2019. And you know, this event, the player you did not see listed there in that top 8 was John Ding. He needed to make top 8 to qualify. So that storyline kind of wrapped up. You know, he didn't make it to the finals because of this event. He was here. I believe he got 9th place. I think he got 9th place throughout the year at like every master event he went to. He just couldn't crack into the top 8. So another stacked event. Anakin Kakoma to start it off.
All right, yeah, the classic Jack 7 going up against Paul. Man, Kakoma was one of those people that first started running the counter pick, right? He's definitely one of the people that has multiple characters, even has a different controller at times to fight some of these matchups. But
that's right.
I can't remember how many times I've actually seen these two fight each other, so I'm actually paying a lot of attention right now. Damage already on the table. My man hit him early with the Death Fist Paul wall damage.
I remember I was at this event. I have no idea who wins this event. You know, so right now watching it, I'm like, does Anakin win the whole thing in Atlanta? That sounds pretty cool.
Oh, man. I want to know how Spiro did. I didn't even get to see the end of the bracket. I was actually reading it for the first time.
I saw Take's on there. So Take from Japan. The tournament was incredibly stacked because it was the last match event of the year, right? So everyone was like, yo, if I can just win this one event, I'm in there. But winning a master event, not so easy.
We are in ATL, I guess. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Who's commentating this? This is you and who else?
Either Bloodhawk or Reno. I think the 3 of us were doing it. It's Reno, Bloodhawk, and myself at this event.
It's like these little bursts of like solid.
Definitely Bloodhawk.
Sometimes he just goes crazy.
Oh, finishes the string. That was counter hit though. So.
It's so weird too seeing the season 3 life bars here for a throwback. I'm like, wait a second, we're still in season 3.
Right. It's so cool though. I can tell you right now, like I love the identifying marks for watching like Tekken now are the life bars. That's how we know what version it is.
You know what's crazy though? Last time we did this throwback, I think it was myself and Mark. We found out, or maybe it was me and Mark. I think it was Mark. But basically, we found out that the life bars were yellow during season 2 at the beginning. They didn't switch the life bars until a little bit later. So there was wall bounce for Eddie. We're like, Eddie hit the wall bounce. We're like, that's in season 1? That can't be right. Like, I guess it is season 2. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. So I didn't realize that they switched life bars a little bit later. But Kakoma, first game on Anakin, first of 2 here, win the semifinal.
So one thing that I did notice is that like me also plays Paul versus Anakin. I noticed this like last year when we were at Combo Breaker, and I'm like, man, he switched to Paul specifically versus Anakin, and now you see Kakoma playing Paul versus Anakin once again.
Yeah, I think that Kakoma and me though, they were both running Paul a lot this year, right? So it wasn't like.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Crack him on
first down. First down. Move the
line of script. We're in there. Boo.
Anakin.
The only Paul he's beaten today.
You are the chosen one.
Anakin.
Oh man, I remember like talking to people about that. Why do they call him Anakin? I'm like, what kind of dumb question is that? You know why they call him Anakin? He's the chosen one. Come on.
Every time Anakin sees a Paul now tournament, I hate you! I hate you!
Bro, why are your eyes red? I hate you! You killed
Damn, that was nice.
Oh my god.
look at it, man.
All right, man. That's a good way to turn things around.
They're definitely cheering for Anakin out there.
Really good rebuttal right here. Said they were cheering for Anakin. They better be. This is Atlanta. Dang, the down 4-2. I'm always scared, man. If there's a wall on the stage and I get launched by Paul, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. Oh my gosh, the big boy damage is still there.
It's terrible.
Anakin trying to fight back.
Chopping at the legs here.
He's got the rage
Paul
ready.
Bunyan, bro, you gotta chop the tree down one chop at a time, man.
D-Bug, do it.
No, do it. He's looking for it.
Do it.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's looking
do
for
it.
it. D-Bug! Oh my gosh, the slow-mo D-Bug. First match, let's go.
He definitely got down one down. He wasn't looking. He was hitting buttons, man. That was a good choice to hit buttons, especially the down one. Always a classic round ending for Paul. Down for 2, catches him incoming.
Duck. Oh, could have had a bigger punish right there. Still got something.
Oh my god.
Oh, the off the wall dunk.
Yo, it's a combo starter for Jack.
I
That's
definitely
pretty
did
good.
not know that.
Tackle, trying to get some pressure going.
Pretty rare, I bet.
Oh, that's not every time. I would be surprised if that's not every time. Because the hit animation, like after, it looks like you get that juggle all the time.
It looks like it's an every time pick for sure.
Anakin just trying to chill.
I like the pace. I love
Do
the
it.
pace.
The blue
Go
stuff.
slower. The blue stuff. Ooh, wait a minute.
Hit him with it.
Do it. Come on. Do it. What, are you scared? Oh, the full charge? He hit my man. He hit my man with the tape measure.
That's about 9 feet long.
Ah, social distancing, bro. Slide that bad boy across the ground. 6 feet, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that person in the red hoodie back there is. Who is that? Maybe
I don't know.
Jackie Tran?
It looked like Shadow. Nah, that's probably
What?
Jackie Tran. It's probably
Maybe
Jackie
it's
Tran.
Chungy?
Dude, I can't tell, but I know Jackie Tran definitely wore the crap out of that Red Bull hoodie, and I think that's what that is. That's definitely not a Red Bull.
And that's also his posture, right? Jackie's always standing with his arms crossed.
Walks in like he's the boss of every place he's in, looks around, stands for a second.
Like, where's the Tekken 4 machine at? Is this Evo?
Okay, that's definitely a Red Bull hoodie. 100% a Red Bull hoodie. That's definitely Jackie Tran. I think that's Jackie Tran. I'm calling him, bro. Jackie Tran, step forward into the
Damn,
light.
Jackie's in the chat. He's like, it's me. I did.
Dang.
Exposed.
Yo, what's up, Jackie? Yo, make some noise in the chat for Jackie Tran, man. What's good, man? 4-2. Rocket kick on the follow-up. That's definitely not that move name, but it sounds a lot cooler.
I like Rocket Kick. I've always
Rocket
thought
kick. I always gotta say it in the robot voice. It sounds cool. Robot kick.
Debug.
Nice
Back 1-2. Oh god,
Walking
the pressure
into this
towards
wall.
the balcony. I know. He's not even hitting buttons. He's like, hey, you think something here? How about here?
It's all about the fear. Blue stuff. Do it again.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, off the wall. Oh, the 4-foot. That was a guy like the
Dude,
jackhammer.
he tried to go off the walls to get the combo start again, and instead he flew over him. Like, he didn't expect that, and hella hooked him up.
Oh, shredders.
Oh my
Bro,
god, that
look
hurts.
at the damage. Oh, I didn't know a robot could bleed.
You love to see it.
Getting away from the wall. That movement was really, really good. Opened himself up to the low though. Kakoma taking advantage. Dang, this is one game apiece. This is already. Oh, the whip punish.
Locked and loaded, right? Started around just one backstep. Did he whip anything? Yes, he did. Down forward 2.
Wow. Yeah, I got pretty good damage on the wall too there, Bucko. It ain't no Paul damage, but it's damage nonetheless. Oh my god,
Dude,
Sasha.
everything's working. Alright, full life bar for Anakin. Paul with the tiny pixel. Spend the rage drive. I don't like that or that.
He got him with the fake out. I tried to move, didn't you? You thought I was gonna stop punching, but I didn't.
Surprise.
What? Down back 1-1-1 on a whip? That was insane.
I like how you still talking about it. Down back 1-1-1 on whip.
Whiff? Right? What are you gonna do?
Yo, Whip, did you have swung down 4-2?
I would have definitely swung.
Bow.
And
Big
can
boy
close
damage.
it out. Rage mode for Kakoma. No hop kick for you.
That was so good. And the bait as well. Like, Anakin's style of being able to aggravate, like, the best player, only to, like, for him to wait you out is so good. Because he likes to scare you. He's like, yo, I bet you won't. I bet you won't. It's like, I will. He's like, thanks. Down
I feel
4-2.
like
I'll take it.
what Kakoma did there, he kind of cracked at the end, right? He did the I need some Tekken 7 comeback mechanic BS, and he went for like a hop kick. And like, trust me, I know a thing or two about it. That is me. I almost wore that shirt today. That's
You
crazy.
definitely wore that shirt the other day. You was like,
It was
man, I
2
love
days
this
ago.
shirt. Hado made this shirt. I was like, this.
Yeah.
I actually still have that shirt too, so it's okay.
It isn't.
100%
How's
get
it? Tell me it's not a sick shirt though.
That's a dope shirt. Even that that jacket you have on. Oh man.
I thought I lost that. You know that? I really thought I lost it. I was so sad. I thought that it was in one of my like arcade stick bags. We went to Japan, and it somehow got lost. But I found it in another piece of luggage. Like a year later, I was like, oh, it's still here. I got so happy.
I legit just keep mine in the closet now. Like I don't want anything to happen to it.
I honestly don't know where I put it after I found it. So I hope I still have it. It's
This
somewhere.
guy.
Oh man.
Actually, shout outs to Bloodhawk. I did the last East Bud Light Beer League with Bloodhawk actually. Is he still rocking the facial hair? He needs to let that rock, bro.
Oh, I think Bloodhawk's face is even big. Did you see his birthday stream?
No.
His birthday stream, like in the middle, he's like, he was having a good time. You know, he was getting a little turned, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna walk away now. And then, like, immediately 2 seconds later, you just hear, we're like, what? But you don't see anything. The camera wasn't on. But that's what it was, dude. Oh my gosh.
That's definitely a Bloodhawk thing to announce. All right, guys, we're gonna walk away now. Oh my God! A car crash happens. Is that a fall boy sound?
Down to the harbor.
Man.
Yeah, pull Bloodhawk out.
Yo, shout outs to everybody watching at home, man. The TWT throwbacks always say this, and I mean it. Like, it's always a good time because, like I said, in this instance, I definitely didn't even get a chance to watch this event myself. So coming back and getting another opportunity to kind of go over it, watch this top 8. Oh wow, what a match, bro! Spiro versus Jimmy J Tran. Let's go.
Oh man.
This was sick. This event was sick. It had to, we were only like at the beginning of this top 8. I'm already hyped.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this matchup is crazy. I feel like they both eliminated John Ding. So I think no, that can't be right because they were both on one side of the bracket. So John Ding, you know, he must have lost to Jimmy in this one because I saw the preview matches from prior to the top 8, and Jimmy's not a winner. So Jimmy must have sent John Ding to lose it. Somebody else eliminated him before this matchup here. But Spiro versus Jimmy, who do you got, Steve? Who do you got? I want to know what you think is gonna happen right here.
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with Spiro. Oh, he just gave me the thumbs up. He's talking. You see how he looked in the camera and gave me the thumbs up, and he's wearing the beads, bro. Oh, I gotta go with Spiro. Look at the beads, man. Look at how confident my man is. I like this Spiro. I'm gonna go with Spiro. Yo, chat, you guys already know I'm not gonna ask you guys. I was about to go. Just like this guy, Steve.
The funniest thing was just that, like, he responded right when you said, like, oh, I think I'm gonna go with Spirit. He's like,
and I said, what do you think, man?
what's up? Yeah.
He pointed right at the screen.
Good one,
In the
Steve.
past, bro. This was actually like Back to the Future.
He knew that you were gonna talk about him at this point. He's like, I got a point now for Steve in the future. Boom.
Let's see what happens. Game 1.
All right, here we go.
Because why else did he point there?
Damn.
Actually, what's crazy was, Rip, I was actually in Atlanta the day before this event happened, and then I left. I was there for Super Battle Atlanta, man. Shout out to 404 Esports as well, because
that was when Poke Chop went crazy.
Yeah, that's when Poke Chop went crazy. It stopped all the Koreans from winning that event. Yo, shout outs to my bro Poke Chop, man.
Yep.
He just woke up out of his bed screaming, "Who said my name?"
I was like, all right, man, best of luck to you, you know? Yeah, but he's got to keep winning.
Damn, but Jimmy J Spiro, I feel like Jimmy J always gets the Eddie matchup. Yeah, I feel like that's always like the funnest Jimmy J matchup. It's like John Ding versus Jimmy. Now Spiro versus Jimmy. We just need more Eddie players so we have more fun Jimmy J matches.
Right? He'll come out the house.
I know. Where's Jimmy been?
Yeah, they've been playing this slow.
Oh, no,
man.
second hit.
3 catches him, but no counter hit.
Staying safe.
Got 8 seconds.
Oh, the back 4? Are you?
He was using this all weekend too, because I was watching that recap video of all the matches before this top 8, and there's plenty in there too. I was like, man, Jimmy with that back 4 again.
These hatchet kicks is a risk for Jimmy because of that Eddie while standing 1-3.
Finishing the string.
It's a standing low, so he
I like the options right there. Going into relax, use a headstand as well. And you can see like Jimmy kind of like chilling, right? You can see him just waiting. for this opportunity. Handstand. I like this option of going for handstand. I mean, Brian definitely has ways to call it out, like down back 2 instantly is gonna give you a float, stuff like that. Back 1, even though it doesn't give you a combo, you can still knock him out. But I feel like that's a part of the matchup. You gotta hard call him just a little bit. Rodeo, no.
I feel like anytime I see Eddie in handstand, I go to hit a button, he always power crushes me. Anytime I let him rock, he doesn't power crush me. I'm like, man, kind of a mix of business.
Okay, step 4 knocks him out of the blue stuff. Okay.
Yeah, good timing there from Spear there. Yeah, he recognized he had to throw it out because of the whiff, and Jimmy with rage available, so works out perfectly for him.
Bro, did you see that side step right there?
Just the jab whipped like right beside his head.
That's how you know you're playing like some crazy Tekken. Yeah, right next to each other, side stepping jabs and stuff.
Dude, I swear that was like a song. The sound effect you just made. I think it's a Buckethead song.
His standing punishing is not that great.
Stop it. Alright, Sokka getting blocked.
Yeah, stumpy jabs, nothing great until like launcher
Taking his time. I
think it's
like
Nunchakakata. That's the name of the song.
Wow. You made that up.
No, I didn't, dude.
Who's Buckethead anyway? It's not even a real person.
He's a crazy guitar person.
A crazy guitar person?
Yeah. It's gotta be.
Down back 2, exactly like I called out. Yo.
You just got the channel DMCA from Buckethead song. Wow, good duck there. 1 second, Jimmy J gets it. Spear had a few options there. Not enough.
Ooh, the whiff punish. Chat's trying to tell me the Buckethead's a real person. Guys, don't feed into Rip's lies, okay?
It might be a real person. I'm not really sure, but it sounds like it.
What, does he have a bucket on his head while he plays? That doesn't even make sense.
And he's got little eye holes cut out on the bucket.
Probably has assorted fast food restaurants on it too. That doesn't even make sense. Anyways.
It could make sense. Damn, Jimmy checking all his steps.
But you can also see like the way Spearow is playing. Like we always talk about like Eddie's movement, but like a patient Eddie just backstepping like this and getting out of danger is the one you need to be careful of. There's still no rage, so he's still alive.
Yeah, I like the down back 2 from Jimmy.
Oh my gosh!
I thought it wasn't gonna kill. I thought Jimmy was gonna survive there. I think maybe he thought so too.
I'm telling you right now, if we could get replays, like when it flashed to Jimmy, he definitely looked to the right and said, "What the hell?" in his mind. He's like, "What the hell?" And then he went back to the game.
Damn, can you imagine if these throwbacks, we could rewind the replays of the camera cuts?
So
like, obviously Jimmy's face 2 seconds before that.
That's what we got to call it. We have to get the replay technology and call it the DeLorean. The DeLorean 7. That's what we have to call it.
That sounds like a good promo. We need to get them on board as sponsors. Do they still make DeLoreans, Steve?
They definitely still make. I think they just came out with like a new DeLorean actually.
What?
I'm pretty sure they either showed them a mock-up of it or like it's already out. I could be completely wrong as well though. Back to the match.
You made that up. Buckethead probably drives it.
Finally got a life lead for himself.
14 seconds.
Whoa, the slide.
Yo, look, this is the final round. Game 1.
8 seconds. 7.
Turtle him out. Infinite stage.
Oh my, just jabbing him. You saw him slapping him. Hatchet.
Do it again.
3 seconds. Do it again.
He
oh my
him.
God, the down. Let's go. Let's go. Look, did you see the confidence from my man? Drink the water. I'm going to emulate it.
Punishes it with the duck jab. Just enough damage for the win. And Jimmy instantly
was confident in me.
Look, you see how what? That's Spearow right there. You see how he got his eyes closed, and then he did the slow open with the eyes. Let's go, Spearow. No offense.
The slow open with the eyes.
The slow open of the eyes.
That's how you know he's ready.
It's poetic, and look how he's looking.
Take his time.
Hold up. Don't take the camera off.
About being against that wall, having to deal with that. Jet upper or back four from Jimmy.
Where did that come from?
Watch out how he gets up off ground specifically.
You want one too, Rip? I got another one.
No, I got one right here. Don't worry, I got it right here. Okay, we got this.
Yeah.
We're gonna play the match. We're gonna play the match.
me. Okay, Jimmy J versus Spear, Rip versus Tasty Steve.
You guys are rookies.
Wait, am I the Eddie?
No, I'm definitely Eddie.
I'm on 1P though.
Oh, look, bro. It's online. They switch sides. You can switch sides and take it, bro. We're in the future.
I guarantee you, since I'm playing, Jimmy J's gonna win this game because I'm Jimmy J now.
Man, it's cool, man. We got to get back in control, bro. We're drift compatible. I'm controlling Spearow via the future, bro. This is what's happening. He's like, why am I playing so good? It's because Tasty Steve is controlling you from the future, bro. Oh Oh, the wall, boy. You thought I wasn't nice with this?
Oh,
the
no.
Lori Banks. Oh,
Why did I check rush?
Yo, I got wall stuff too, girl.
Oh,
We tried to
I
pick
thought
up.
you were gonna win, bro.
Dude, I thought you were gonna power
Back
crush.
3-3.
Punish that.
Nice
You, yeah, you thought I was gonna win. I'm about to watch
Oh,
this.
blue stuff,
Watch- yeah,
spin
that's
it. Let me
cute.
see
That's
it in
cute.
the
That's
chat.
cute. I'm still alive. I
I
ain't
thought you
dead.
were gonna win, bro. I thought you were gonna
Give me
win.
a second. It's coming. Watch this blue stuff right here.
Smack him. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Nice punish.
yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't got no defense. Where's your low parry at? Down 3, free.
All right, come on. Let's go.
Maybe
Let's go.
muscle memory. I think
Yeah, I finished
Yo,
that
you
string.
did the rest of that string? What a
Of course I
scrub.
did.
Oh,
Down
oh, look
2-3
at the
coming,
movement.
bro.
Peep the movement, bro. Peep the movement. Watch the legs. You're right, it's tense. Rip
There
in the
you go.
future. Did you know back then that you were playing for yourself in the future?
the story between these two
You making me
Look at this
sidestep?
movement,
Nah,
though.
man.
He's always been playing
Down 4-1s. I got that. Smack him just to let him know I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Oh my
All
god.
day. Why you keep ducking? You can't step your Eddie.
Gotta get away from that wall hatchet kick. Oh my god. Oh!
Jab kick, just one of them. That's all I needed.
I like
Oh,
these
you
down
still
4-1s
swing.
though. I like these down 4-1s though. Okay,
Damn.
you know what? This is getting
Look
out
at
of
Steve.
control.
Yeah.
I gotta
Keep
run
that
this back.
controller up,
Hold
Steve.
up. Hold up.
Yeah, try. Just try. Orbital? You want to see an orbital?
Man, my man's ducking. You're crazy. I can't believe you're ducking, man. I've been using handstand this entire time.
Down, look at all these mids, dude. Down for 2, down back 2. I'm just checking.
Oh,
There's the orbital.
Wow.
I told you it was
Wow.
coming. I warned you it
You
was
must have
coming.
been playing a lot
I
of
warned
Leroy,
you,
bro. You must have been playing a lot.
Hey.
Oh my God. Yo, you're not this
Come
nice.
back on me?
Come on, Spiro.
Nah, man.
Come
You
on,
better get that
Spiro.
controller
Come
back.
on, Spiro. Down 34, baby. Let's go. Oh, jeez.
Right, you
Wall, I
can't.
hate
That
you.
number too high for you to count.
Oh, let me get out of there. I gotta get away from this wall, bro. I gotta get away from this wall. That's why I
Mix up?
dashed up.
Okay. You
1,
got
2.
good defense.
I'm still in. Sidestep 4. Oh, back 3-3 delay. I'm still alive, though.
Nah, you dead, bro. 3 rounds straight.
I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna play
I'm
this
gonna
out.
put it down. I'm gonna put it down, Steve. That was way too easy. All right, look. We need to give Spiro a chance, okay?
All right. You know what? I'm gonna let the regular timeline go back into control. See now Nashy's up there. That's how you know. Like Steve's not controlling anymore, bro.
Like, don't worry, Spiro. I got him in the future. I got Steve off the controller. It's all you again.
Man, all right. See, that's what the beads allow you. The beads allow you to get future Steve help in the present. You guys don't even know it, man.
Damn, that was tight though. That orbital I called out.
I can't. What's legit was I was like, nah, he's not gonna do it. Like in my head, I was like, he's
I
not.
said it, and I thought this in like Jimmy's not gonna orbital.
I was like, and I dashed in. Like I legit got hit, but I was like, he's not gonna do it. Like I actually went into that.
The reason that I actually thought I was thinking about the orbital actually is because Spiro's going low so much. I was like, no man, I'm Brian. I can throw an orbital. I was like, but Jimmy's not. He's just keep doing down for 2 and down by 2 all day. He actually did it. And yeah, Spiro uses like chapstick or something on his thumb, so he greases up his thumb so his pad is slippery, you know? That's what he gets his
gotta loop that
fast
bad boy
sidestep
up,
and
man.
backdash and everything.
That's cheat. I had a homie who actually had the glove. Yo, shout outs to Shertron Talon. My man used to take a regular wash rag with him to hookups because AJ used to play pad. And he used to use the washcloth on the D-pad so he can like move more smoothly. Now that I think about it, that's actually cheating.
Yeah, I mean, people are gross, dude. Like, why don't you just blow on it? You know, like,
Yeah, like,
you don't need any extra peripherals.
Rip, I actually
No
think that's
chapstick.
gross. I don't know if I've been waiting to tell you this, man. That was gross as hell, man. You was at all these tournaments blowing on the controller, spreading
Blowing
your
on my
germs.
own controller, Steve. My own controller.
You weren't shaking hands.
And yours when you weren't looking.
Oh, Spiro. You know what's funny? I actually just saw like people talking about that while at 4 from Eddie and how the hitbox is not good. And we've seen Spiro win 2 rounds with it so far.
It's not good, bro.
Oh, down back 2.
Hey.
The call-outs that you're able to do with Brian in this matchup are very real.
With Brian, you saying?
Yeah, with Brian versus Eddie. And like you can call out like instant relax if you could call out instant relax if he does it. Down back 2 will pick him up. If he goes in a handstand,
Wow.
stuff like that.
Down for 2 picked up there. That was really interesting.
Dude, you can literally if you catch Eddie fast enough, you can like hop kick him before he gets into full relax. You just have to anticipate it.
25-second sprint kick.
You just reminded me of the law player man from Australia. His name's Andrew. I don't remember his handle though. He ended up being a bear player later. Man, Chad, do you guys remember the Australian law player who used to use bear? In Tekken 6 times?
Oh my gosh, he just relaxed out of the back 4.
Again? Do it again. Third time's the charm.
Blue stuff.
Back 4.
Oh my god, that was sick. Oh my, look at his face. They came back and my man was not flipped.
Oh my god, I should have kept my hands on the controller. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
And my man was looking at the camera like he was in church.
No reaction on his face.
It's not over, Steve. He's got another round to win.
Now trying to get something going. He had
This
such
is
a
set
big
point,
lead
though.
in that second round.
Yeah. This is what happens. You pick up the controller again, Steve. Make him
Nah,
lose.
bro. Nah, bro. Oh, helicopter kick. Clear for takeoff. Okie. I like that. Taking his time.
So comfortable after, has to be feeling it after that first.
All right, good. Spears, he stopped getting hit by. He got hit by that a lot of second game. The delay on the down for 2-3.
I'm legit. I'm paying so much attention because I've never seen this match.
The running three.
Slidey. Uh-oh. The blue stuff once again.
Another comeback? No, not this time. All right, Jimmy J staying alive. Sends it to round 4 here.
Don't count Jimmy J out.
Whoever wins this gets to play against Anakin in winter final.
Yeah, Jimmy winning that round. He plans to his left, adjusted his glasses a little
Man,
bit.
this is tense.
Maybe a little bit irritated how that second round went. Oh,
Look how
What?
much slower
He got ripped
he's
off.
going. No, he didn't, bro. He's off the ground. He just hit a cartwheel with no hands. If he got hit by a low, I would be mad.
I'm saying he should have launched him, though. He should have crushed and launched him. Whoa!
that's true.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Jimmy J has a chance with Ray.
Damn. No, goes for the reset. Oh my God, what a look at the smile, yo,
that hurt.
Spiro the hero with the beads too. Look at the cheese. Look at the smile on my man's face.
Of course. He was traveling so much, right? This is the last master event of the year. And then he gets to the winner's final after beating Jimmy J. I mean, I don't remember who else he beat on his path here. But that was impressive. Impressive stuff, Spiro Jin. Very nice.
Hero. The hero coming through.
This must have been back in like October, I want to say. Do you remember the month this was in, Steve? October, November? It must have been October,
I think it's October, November.
Maybe early November? Yeah.
I think it was. I think you're right. I think it was early November.
Yeah, because it was a month or so before the actual finals in Thailand. And seeing this, I remember Spirigen was actually in Thailand. I totally forgot about that too.
Spiro was in Thailand. Man, this does not feel like a year ago, bro.
It really doesn't. I feel like I haven't cut my hair since then. You know?
Have you not though? Have you got?
No, I did. I did
okay.
cut my hair after that. Yeah, I cut it right before Evo Japan, I think, something like that. So I haven't had another haircut this year. It's been going.
Well, I'm gonna just let you know. I haven't had an actual. I had trims, you know. I haven't.
You shaved your head. That's crazy. That's what everyone's talking about. I can't believe Steve shaved his head, guys. Look at that. Oh wow, wow! You still have hair.
I definitely did not shave it.
Damn, he didn't shave it. Told you guys. Man.
People was legit coming in my chat like, "Yo, Steve shaved his head." I was like, "Nah, bro. I just got a big head and the dreads are on the top."
Oh man,
For the
Book
tall
versus
people.
Saint. This is like Saint's transformation back from Wild Saint. You know what I mean? Like he had the hair
Collected
super
Saint.
wild, and he had the crazy facial hair, and then he took the hair down, but the face hair is still there. And then now he's taking off facial hair. He's almost full transformation back. Next he's gonna shave his head again,
Right?
and then you can know he's fully back.
Old boy Saint in the building. This is also, yeah, this is GG Saint. This is the second half of like 2019. We saw like, I felt like Saint was definitely on the road back, you know, to be like, yo, I'm trying to return to form. Playing different characters even in tournaments sometimes. I remember, yeah, last year this CEO, he actually ran like Devil Gen or something in tournament. And it was really weird, but on the same note, like, I think Saint is one of those, he's a King of Iron Fist tournament champion. He's an Evo champ, bro. That dude is ridiculous. So it's not out of pocket. Talon's book, another player who last, what, actual 3 years has been ridiculous. Always getting top 16, top 8s, and it's just been out there on the like trail. And this is, you're right, this is before Thailand Tech World Tour Finals, where he had a great showing at the Last Chance qualifiers. It was making the whole country was making noise for Book. It was actually crazy.
Don't even forget Evo Japan 2020. One of the few players in 2020 to win a major tournament offline.
That's true.
Asterisk with Leroy. Launch Leroy, I should say.
Okay, that's better. Asterisk
with
launch Leroy.
Yeah.
He did receive a lot of nerfs to his
But here we go. Using Geese Howard.
A little bit more recovery.
And yeah, I just noticed Jackie Tran in chat reminded me, Book had to leave for his flight. Because his flight, like, I guess he didn't expect to make top 8 in the tournament.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So he was trying to get out of here, but then he kept on doing good. You know? Like, well, I guess I'll stick around for top 8 then.
Bro, that's what you get for being good, bro. You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this tournament was like top 32 was the second day or something. So you qualify for second day, he's like, all right, well, if I make top 8, I'm
Yo, is that gonna hit? Oh my gosh, that was godlike. Wow, you're definitely dead.
Nicely done, Saint. Outspacing the Rapukin with the Rage Giant. You know he put himself right in perfect position for it. Dude! Standing 2, stood there, like, hit a button, hit anything. Down 4-2.
Bro, you don't need the gen after this.
Is he though? Maybe the geese can get done. He's on Howard Estate and everything. Counter!
He is at home. He is at home. Fighting in his favorite role right now. Oh gosh, the damage. Double. Double Rapukin. Jackhammer.
Wow,
Full combo conversion, yeah.
Another wall. Dude, he could have killed. Doesn't matter. That was tight though. Wall to re-wall.
Both round wins have been ridiculous for Saint so far.
I mean, if I'm Book, I'm feeling okay though. I'm like, I'm not really losing. I'm just kind of, I'm hella losing.
Right? Oh my gosh, the down 4-2.
Yeah, that ain't Jin, bro. You can't just whip these parries and counters all day.
Yeah, but this is the time to have him feel.
Oh my gosh.
You might have been right, Steve. He might have to switch characters. Jackie says that Book was using Akuma and Geese in this tournament.
You know, I think
oh, really?
Maybe doing Book of Flavor. He's like, yeah, but listen, buddy, I know you got to fight the catch.
Yeah.
Let me get you out of this
well,
real quick. As fast as
I mean, yeah, this was definitely that time period, I guess, right? You look at this in November, December was the finals, and then in January he's using Leroy. And I remember even prior to this in Japan for the Tokyo Tekken Masters, where he was telling me he wanted to use Claudio and Shaheen and everything. You know, he just has never really fully believed in Jin. Like, it's his best character, it's been his main for so long, but he just feels like there's so much more potential in all of his other characters. So this is where he was experimenting with everyone else.
I mean, he came out what Evo Japan, busting the Leroy, right?
He won the tournament, right? So it pays off eventually. And then they shut down. It's kind of crazy when you think about the world like that, right? Like, we got hit with the major pause to everything. Oh, and it is the Jin. Infinite stage, though.
Also, yo, the fact that my man is running the classic Jin outfit.
Jack Chan likes that.
That is punishable now, right?
Damn, the parry to nothing and Saint just stood there.
Down back 4 counting hit. I forgot how ridiculous Jin was for a second. For a split second, I forgot.
He's still pretty good.
Oh no, he's definitely still good.
4-4 is still a launcher like 80% of the time on counter hit.
That blue stuff.
That blue stuff.
That blue. I got yours and I got mine, bro.
There's a lot of the combos. I've seen them around. They double blue in the chat. I'm like, yo.
Relax.
You're not Paul. I don't gotta worry about you getting out of this.
I like how my man Jack just lines up. You see the shell pop out of his arm from the gunshot. You know what was crazy? Like in Tekken 3, when Jack was in there, they talked about how his guns didn't work. So
it was gun Jack though, right?
Yeah, like it was Jack, but his guns were like temporarily offline. But Tekken Jack 7, his guns work, so you see the shells and stuff pop out when he do moves that have like the shells.
I didn't notice that. Are the shells actually popping out?
Yeah, the shells, that's what you see when he does like sidestep 2 and stuff like that. They actually have an animation, like animations for the shells and stuff popping out.
Whoa.
And even though he has the same moves from the other Tekken games, they now have the added effect of the shells popping out.
Damn, now where do the shells pop out from? His hands or
right there, he
shoulders?
just did it. He just did it. His fingers are the the things for the gun, right?
I got you.
So if you see, you'll see it. Not just pay attention. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed
I've never noticed it, so that's why I'm
not
now to pay attention. I'm gonna look for it out of his hands, right?
Eric says that's why I'm bad, because I'm paying attention to everything except for the match. He's like, you pay attention to everything except for the match, dude.
Yeah, speaking of you being bad, you know, Sukin said that he's been training up and you're getting hella good right now.
Bro, you see right there, off at the end of the
damn, I wasn't paying attention. I looked at you. I don't know why. This is why I'm bad at games, because I don't look at the game.
But no, yeah, I just been playing a lot, man. But I even said, like, because of the pandemic, this is the most I've actually played, like, fighting games in years. Like, even on the down back 1 that you saw right there, the shell comes out.
Dude, I haven't noticed any of this. I've been looking at every single hit.
Gotta pay attention, bro. The red dress is throwing you off, man. Pay attention. Eyes are up here. The guns are up here, bro.
The show.
Right there. It's literally in slow-mo on the screen.
I didn't even see it. Did you guys see it? Somebody clip it. I didn't see it.
Yo, also, before Book gets off the screen, yo, can y'all make some noise in the chat for Book? He just recently graduated from college.
That's right. Make some noise for Book.
Can y'all please make some noise for Talon's Book in the chat? My man just graduated from college, keeping the education up. The edumacation.
Real life promos, man.
But no, man, definitely one of those things where I think it'd be whack if he was actually playing, you know, those characters because he thought he would make it. But that's gonna be that though.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
I'm like listening to you. I'm sorry. I stopped talking only because I was listening to you talk.
What did I say? I wasn't listening to me.
You started talking, then I started listening to the real you. So you just threw me all the way up.
Oh man, dude, my memory being terrible is so perfect for these throwbacks.
You know you're preaching to the choir right now. I could have been at this event and forgot one.
Yeah, you could have been there with me. I would have forgotten you were there too.
Oh man. Shout outs to Bloodhawk, man. I feel like I didn't get to see enough Bloodhawk on commentary in a lot of these instances last year. But it's really cool. Got him at I was about to say the throwback, but Dreamhack Atlanta to close out the year. That was a really stacked event.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just commentated. Now, am I wrong about this? I better not be wrong about this.
Yeah, I just commentated with him on the Bud Light Beer League.
I was gonna say this year there's been so many more commentary opportunities for people because there's so many more online events happening, right? Like Tekken Online Challenge, you know, going around to like regions around the world and letting all the commentators from around the world have spotlight. Like I think that's so cool because so many regions, you know, players don't have anything to do, commentators don't have anything to do. So you know, the Tekken Online Challenge giving those opportunities to people around the world. That's just awesome. And of course, don't forget, guys. Hey man, Kokoma's in chat. Don't forget that I was gonna say.
Hold on, before we go, yo, can y'all make some noise in the chat for Kokoma? Kokoma
make
chilling
some
in the
noise
chat.
For Kokoma.
Now, what were you saying? Excuse me, my bad.
I don't remember.
Oh man.
Just talking about my bad memory. I was saying it's cool. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Tekken Online Challenge US Central is this weekend, 2 days away. You know, we got the crazy exhibitions coming up on the Sunday. So it's gonna be an exciting weekend.
This is gonna be a really good weekend in all honesty.
Who do you think is the final boss, Midwest?
I have no idea actually. I actually don't know.
Dude, I was like, what if it slips?
That would be broken. Oh my gosh.
Or Unconquerable?
Now, if it was Unconquerable, that would actually be, because there's so many people that don't know that Unconquerable still got some hands in Tekken 7.
I know. That would be so tight.
Yo, Mr. Taxi had quite the run in that going towards the end of the year, second half. Saw the CEO, did amazing, did pretty well as CEO too.
Mr. Taxi went to Pakistan, remember?
Yep.
I don't remember before or after this specific one. This is end of the year in November. I think this is when he came back from Pakistan.
Never wants to give you a chance to come back. He's always going to try to challenge. See the wall jump right there.
I like the wall attack. And on top of that, can we talk about how Taki, Nobi, they were all traveling this year? I saw them in Canada. I saw like Gruff, like Take, and I don't think I've ever seen him with that much like facial. I was like, what the? Like, it was crazy. But no, like everybody, I said points were on the line, and I meant it, because all these people that we typically don't get to see travel, well, like, we saw him over here a lot. Like, I thought it was odd to see Take in the States. I was like, man, Take in an Atlanta tournament? This is sick.
Yeah, because he usually comes out for like Evo, right? And I think he's got one of the best track records of making top 8 at Evo out of like all the Tekken competitors, actually. But in Tekken 7, I should say. But you know, you do rarely get to see him in other U.S. tournaments. Like, you don't really see Take at Combo Breaker, for example. Although I feel like maybe he was at the last Combo Breaker too.
I think he was, actually.
Wow, that was so good. Backdash, got him a whiff, down forward 1-2, close out the round. Nicely done, Take.
Jackie Tran in the chat. Points were on the line. Points were on the line indeed, Jackie Tran.
Jack says this was before he went to Pakistan, so Taxi definitely got better after this as well.
Also, the rarity of us seeing an Anna in a top 8. I am in love with this. I always point out, like, and I do it intentionally on Tekken, when we get great character variety. Oh my gosh, what a walk, Take. Rage Art?
Hell yeah. Don't mess with anything else. Hit the Rage Art, get it to connect, and seal the deal for the round.
Yo, Markman in the chat as well. Yo, can we get some noise for Markman in the chat as well?
Dude, everyone's out here today, man. Shout out to all you guys. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Weekend's almost here. You guys are out working, man. Are people back in like offices working, or they all work from home still?
Man, look, I feel like if we're working from home, they're working from home too, bro. And
That's
if
a
they're
great
not,
point.
come on.
Go home.
Right, go home.
Keep the standing game going.
Hey, full crowd down for 2. Interesting conversion. Sidewalk left from Taki all day.
Mr. Taxi.
No way. Not off of that.
I also want to know what Mr. Taxi is listening to while playing.
Nice
What would Mr. Taxi be listening to? Chat, what do you guys think? Buckethead? I don't know.
Stop lying, man.
What are you talking about?
Yo, also, can I get, hey, yo, Taste Buds, if you in the chat, can y'all make some noise for me?
Man, you asking to make so much noise. Why?
Bro, they
What are they making
know.
noise for now?
They know what they're making noise for. It's a Taste Bud thing. You wouldn't understand.
I mean, look, I make noise all the time, Steve. But what are we making noise for now?
Hey, I want to see the boom squad. Yo, let me see some booms in the chat, bro.
Yo, I'm just asking what we're booming for.
What we're booming for? For the TWT throwback, Rip. Why do you need a reason to boom? That's your
Damn.
thing.
All right, fine, guys. Can you guys boom for Steve? Boom.
And the TWT throwback, make some noise in the chat. The boom, make some noise. Boom, make some noise. Yo, we gotta make a collab. We gotta make a collab.
A collab?
On, we gotta make a collab emote.
Oh man. You know what I should do? I should make a noise emote, like your noise emote, looking the other way so we can yell at each other with the boom in the middle or something.
Oh, actually, that would be sick.
Or we can put our stuff in the middle. Whenever there's blue stuff, I'll turn my face the other way yours. All right, I'll yell upward. All right, that's what we'll do. I got it.
Yo, make sure you guys are joining the conversation. Hashtag TWT Throwback. Tweet it out. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask them in the chat, long as it's, suitable for TWT Throwback questioning. And I really like these TWT Throwbacks, man. Yo, Eric the Viking in the chat, I see you. Because we legit just get to talk about some of these events. And like I said, I didn't even get to see this event. So it's really cool to hang out with everybody, including the Taste Buds, you know what I'm saying?
The one Asian right there, that's a good emote combo.
Right?
Again, punish.
Hey.
Power crush. Nice low
Oh,
parry.
low parry.
Tiny side to up too. Not easy to do.
Yeah, Mr. Taxi definitely made some strides. And this is before taking the trip to Pakistan, so.
Right.
See that movement? That was sick. He's like double forward dash, side to left, double
Mr.
back.
Taxi's
I think he
movement
respects
is
how
really
dangerous
good.
Taxi can be.
Yeah, I've seen so many people who put out tier lists lately too. And a lot of people put Anna very, very low. And I recognize she's very punishable, very linear. I don't know that she's that low, man. I feel like because so many players' tier lists are so different, that just shows either that players don't know what they're talking about, or it shows that, the game is more balanced than we think, because no one can agree.
Bro, the thing is about it, and like I've kind of been talking about it quite often on my stream now, is like people don't understand, because there's a lot of people looking at Tekken now that don't understand that like tier lists are all opinionated. Like regardless of like who makes the list is still opinionated. You just value the person who makes that list more or less, right? So people take those lists to the grave. They're like, no man, Anna sucks. There's no way I'm ever gonna see Mr. Taxi in the top 8 for potentially one of the hardest tournaments of 2019 when Tekken was at its peak of most difficult. Not gonna happen. And then here you go. Like, so it's like when people make these tier lists, I feel like they don't understand that it's also more opinionated. You're actually just showing your own matchup chart. Like you're literally showing your own matchup chart. You're like, yeah, man, I think Anna sucks. Like, this guy obviously doesn't know that Anna is not bad. I can destroy them. Like it's literally, you have to. But
What do you think about Chikrin putting Lei at the bottom 3 of the game?
Once again, look, I will say
Matchup
this.
chart? You think like Sukin's just gonna handle him?
I think that it's one of those things where like either it's once again it's still opinionated. It's like you could say that, but you could say, well, hey, I have this strategy for dealing with the Leis that I understand, right? But what if you fight a Lei who doesn't ever do that, right? Unless it's just some major, then you're like, I don't know what that guy was doing. He never did Panther Stance 3. He never did it. Like I don't understand why would he do that, and that could just throw off your whole game.
It's so odd. This character has 100 moves.
Right. Right.
We saw this earlier.
Man, all right. Set
Mr.
point for
Taxi
Patake.
Here we go. Set point for Take. Can he get it done? Take out and eliminate Mr. Taxi from the tournament.
There's so many moves, I feel like, and that's another thing about this character. Like, it's just characters that you don't see often. Like, I'm getting hit by stuff mentally. I'm like, I completely forgot about that move. I would have got hit. Like, I was not thinking about some of the instances that a character specialist would go for. But Take, working on a perfect right now.
Oh, drop it on him with the perfect.
Mr. Taxi, and that was loser's side, so Mr. Taxi going home. But regardless, that's a top 8 showing. And like I said, potentially one of the toughest tournaments for the TWT in 2019. And Jackie Tran said it, I said it all year, you said it this year. Points are on the line in this tournament, and this tournament was super stacked, as you can tell by the matches.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, this tournament, there was so many international players that came out for it. This was actually the first tournament that actually brought my GoPro camera, my 360 one, and I was like trying to film stuff, but I didn't know how to do it. So I have it saved. I think it's like in the GoPro cloud or something. I don't know, man. Maybe one day I'll pull it down and I'll release it. I was trying to like interview like Tacoma and Anakin, and I just don't even know if that footage is usable, but hopefully one day I'll put it together. We can take a look at more of this event, basically.
Yeah, look, first off, those videos are going to be clutch, man. It could be like its own little, trip down memory lane. It's your own little DeLorean at this point. Like, you could release that footage and talk about it just the same, just like we're talking about the TWT throwback. This is Dreamhack Atlanta, potentially one of the toughest tournaments of Tekken World Tour 2019. Tasty Steve, Rip Hair, and this is always a good time. I love doing these throwbacks because we get an opportunity to look at these matches again. And once again, I wasn't even here. Even though I was in Atlanta the day before, I wasn't there to see this event in person. So this is a nice little walk down the DeLorean Tekken 7 memory lane.
All right, well, we're going to put the DeLorean park. We're going to take a short break, and when we get back to it, right after this.
Welcome back, guys. TWT Throwback. This is Dreamhack Atlanta, the last opportunity to get points during the TWT 2019 season. My name is Tasty Steve, and I'm joined by
Rip.
There you go. Man, I pointed the right way in everything.
I'm impressed. You've been messing up all day.
I'm getting used to it. Welcome back, guys. This top 8 has actually been super good. I have not seen a lot of these matches. I only saw the results. So these matches are going to be new to me for the first time. Rip was actually there. And you went to the TWT final. What was kind of like the switch up? Was there a difference in the atmosphere from the ATL Dreamhack as opposed to, the last chance qualifier in Thailand?
Oh, dude, it's completely different. First of all, no disrespect to Dreamhack Atlanta, right? But anytime you're in a convention center sort of tournament, you don't really get that same vibe because it's super dark in there. So you don't really get to even see people. You can see the Tekken section's over there, and you got to kind of stumble through people oh, here it is. Yeah, I found it. And then you see all these other stages going around, so you feel like you're just a small part of the big event going on. But in Thailand, there's nothing else. You're at the event, the last qualifier there, you're there. This is all what it is, right? So it's a very different vibe completely. But, I do remember at this event specifically, just the amount of players there, international, it's just internationally, you don't see so many players from around the world come. And as you mentioned, last chance to get some points basically, because it was the last time anyone got some points for the TWT, Steve. This was the last time. We haven't given out any TWT points since then. This was the last one.
Snap, you're right. Oh, man. Points are a rare commodity out here, man.
Exactly. Very rare commodity. But don't forget, guys, you guys can be following all of us on all these social media platforms. We have Tekken on Twitch, Twitter, and on Facebook. We also have the BNE Esports available for you guys on Twitter and YouTube. That's where you guys can get the official recap videos, the official match footage, etc., as well as getting tweets about all of the latest events like this that are happening. Make sure you guys follow all those things and use the hashtag TWT Throwback. Join the conversation. Let us know what you guys like, what you want to see, any questions you may have about anything else, and we'll try to make it happen for you guys.
Yeah, staying involved in that conversation is really important, especially if you want to stay up to date on what's going down. That's the Tekken Online Challenge US Central. That is this weekend, October 24th. The registration is still live. TekkenWorldTour.com is where you need to go. We also have those exhibitions set up, but you need to worry about that open qualifier to see if you will make it through. Go sign up now. And of course, EU Southwest is now open for registration. Also on TekkenWorldTour.com. That includes France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, as well as Italy. November 7th is the date. Please save it. And someone give me your guesses on who's going to be that secret boss, that final boss, the secret sauce of the challenge. Bro, they need to literally just clip that and add it to after somebody wins, final boss.
Exactly. And Italy obviously has, I don't want to talk about Italy. Now tell us about this exhibition, Steve.
Oh my gosh. Look, in between the breaks, I don't know why production isn't listening to me, Paul. Run these nice trailers for Brawl Pro versus Rick the Ruler, Kodo Core versus Glaciating, Shadow 20Z versus Little Majin. Those will be the exhibitions for this weekend and the US Central Challenge happening 10/25. That is this weekend after the open qualifier. These matches are top of the market. I promise you right now, you don't want to miss any of these matches. STL stand up. We see Chicago sitting there for Kodo Core, and as well we see Shadow 20Z versus Lil Baji, Glaciating. Some of the best players in the United States. You can get your first-hand look at them doing these exhibitions that's happening this weekend.
Yeah, I've been watching pretty much all these exhibition matches, and let me tell you, this lineup looks to be one of the most competitive ones yet. So I'm sure the match is going to be fantastic. Who's commentating this weekend anyway?
Well, wait, can we say that?
I don't know.
Can we tell them?
Who's commentating this weekend? Whoever it is, they're in for a treat because these matches look fantastic.
Can we tell them production?
Along with the Tekken Online Challenge for Central. It's going to be a bunch of great players in that bracket as well.
Yeah,
a lot of those players from the exhibition are in the bracket.
Oh, that's even better because now they might have a little beef because they might get beat up by one or the other while in the tournament. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a ridiculous set. Every exhibition match is going to be good, and they're first to 5, and then we get a first to 7 on the last one. I'm telling you now, I've been a really big fan of the fight cards for Tekken that they've been setting up. The trailers have been amazing. Who is making those trailers? They're so good.
Dude, I love the edits in them too. You know, like all the effects and the way they edit the combos together so it flows continually, like on different stages, etc. They've been doing a good job. That guy needs to be getting a raise for sure. But I think it's time to hop back into the DeLorean. Here we go. You see Anakin Spirits is going to be the winner's final. Jimmy J Tran versus Saint down below that, and Kakoma versus Take. The matches that are going to be coming your way.
Oh my gosh, Kakoma, Take, Jimmy J Tran, Say, Anakin, Spiro. Man, this tournament must have been crazy. I'm going to have to go back and just look at some of these pool matches.
I mean, yeah, dude. Korea, Japan down there. It's like USA, Japan, USA. And look at this. USA, Korea. And then in the winner's final, who was it? USA. It's crazy, dude. It's a crazy event.
At least as far as I can remember,
USA held it down for the last match event of all time.
Right, and on top of that, like, this is the same weekend Poke Chops stopped it as well. So this event was, this was a crazy event.
Man, Saint versus Jimmy J Tran, though.
This is about as good as he's done so.
His water was cold,
right? Even the cup was cold. You know that was some cold water.
So he needs to do better than this.
All right, let's see. Saint once again back up. I don't know if he switched characters, but the Jack has already been on point for him. I mean, it got him to this top 8. I mean, it is loser's side. Jimmy going down to Spiro. And
that was ridiculous too.
That was crazy.
At this point, we don't know who's ahead between Saint and Shadow.
Markman said Jimmy's still touching his hair like his long look. And I completely understand that. Like, my hair is braided now, and I still do this to get the hair out of my face. I'm like,
dude, you know, Steve, you used to tell me about how when you first got your braids, that it would scare you because you see a thing in the next year, like, oh, you know,
yeah.
Like, that started happening to me recently. I was like, dude.
Bro, I be freaking out sometimes. I dodge real quick, just run like, what was that? Oh, it's my hair. Okay. Woo!
We're good.
Almost attacked nothing.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, first round here. Jimmy J and Saint.
Look at the jockey for position.
Already on this wall though. Yo, the mock punch.
Yeah, that wall bounce is punishable. And if
get off of me. Hands off the jacket. I know it's already in shambles, but come on. Oh, the power crush.
There you have it.
Very nice. Apparently, it used to be punishable and then got passed to be safer this season. So now it's safe. The mock punch power crush. Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
The matchup between these two characters is always so interesting.
Hatchet, do it again.
Normally it's Jack, the one that's so used to bullying people with that Jack
hammer
stuff, but Jack has to be so scared at this range about running
Jimmy's playing
into a
really far back.
Brian, that instead,
I mean, he's got tons of experience in this matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good try.
Jeez, what a win.
Man, Saint even reacted to the low, like fuzzy ducked the low, thinking it was gonna come out of it. Wow.
I can't believe he blocked that orbital.
Right? I definitely got hit. I was mid-sentence. I was mid-thought.
Your brain blocked the orbital. I gotta hold back.
All right.
Nice, good pressure here.
Jackie Tran in the chat. He beats me up on the regular. That's the experience right there. The pace this match is going at, obviously in Jimmy's favor.
Oh! And drops the combo.
Jimmy, no.
Boy, oh boy. That's unfortunate. But he's got a huge lead still, right? 2 rounds. But against someone like Saint, it doesn't matter, dude. I can't believe Jimmy's on this stage again.
Right. You can tell there's a lot of respect between these two, though, just the pace that they're playing at. Saint typically gets into these ranges where he can, like, punish you, but it's so much harder because Jimmy has so much knowledge with the matchup. Right there on the table. Peep the life lead. 20 seconds left on the clock.
They're patient right now. No one's in a rush. 2-1 all day.
And that pace, those 2-1s you saw, that's typically the pace. Yo, duck. Oh my God.
Hey. Hella dead.
Jimmy maybe getting a little bit too over-eager with that mock kick. Complete with.
Anyone know Jimmy's first gamer tag? Emphy Naps? Is that what we're talking about?
Is it Emphy Naps? Was it? I only know Emphy. I didn't know the Naps part.
Yeah, I don't know if Emphy came first or if it's Emphy Naps.
I'm pretty sure it was Emphy.
Mr. Naps after that? Yeah. I definitely remember seeing Emphy Naps in brackets back in the day. I just don't know if he was Emphy before that.
That's what I heard of. I heard of Emphy first.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Emphy is his DDR name? What?
Yeah, I wonder why I got the metabolism like that. Like how my man stays skinny. It's because of the DDR. Let me stop.
Probably had real baggy pants when he was flipping around those machines too.
Not enough to kill. One last chance.
Checking them. Down for 2. Look at that perfect range there from Jimmy. Nicely done.
Looking for that low parry.
His
Jimmy
spacing in
uses
this
a nice,
matchup,
quick, safe
you could tell
mid-option.
there's some experience there.
Oh boy, oh
Bronson's was not insanely. It was insanely devoted. And he used Wang and Armor King.
What a
Mm,
match there.
And he's been devoted to them ever since. Never
Yeah.
switched to another
Never
character.
switched. Still playing him to this
Happy
day.
about how that went. A few drops, a few.
Right now, with his baby, still playing.
Yep.
combo.
You will grow up to be Wang and Armor King because I couldn't do it with them.
Combo, you know,
Dang.
winner whipping completely earlier.
Passing it on.
A lot of things that did not
I
go
could not
his
hold
way
on to
in
the
first
lineage
game, but
that is Armor King
regardless,
and Wang.
gets the victory.
How do you feel about Armor King? You used him a bit, right?
Man, look, like, it's funny that we were talking about, like, you know, tier lists and stuff, because, like, I don't typically talk about tier lists because I know I have a strong understanding that it's just opinionated, right? Like, those are just my bad matchups. I don't think Armor King is that bad. I'm probably one of the few people, one of the only people in the world who was a fan of JDCR's Armor King. Like, as bad as, you know, some people think he is, I still think he can operate. It's just you have to play a lot harder versus some of these players that are really good.
Yeah, no, I definitely think the character is decent. I was never a fan of JDCR's Armor King. Like, it was cool, it was alright, but I think JDCR can do that with, like, any character. Give any character with a wave dash to JDCR, he'll make that character look cool, right?
Yeah. But even just, like, the way he used hop kicks to crush, right? Like, he'd do, like, sidestep, perfect distance hop kick from,
Yeah.
like, Armor King. Just
It
the
was-
way...
For me, it was fun to see stuff like that because you never see JDCR with the hop kick, you know? So you're like, oh, that was kind of interesting.
Yo, okay, Rip, pay attention. Pay attention.
I am. What am I paying attention? Oh yeah, the gun, the bullets, the shells.
I didn't tell you on purpose so you can see. They're definitely small. They're not like, you know, the size of the characters or anything.
Out of his launchers.
I have a feeling you're just talking about hit sparks, dude.
No, I'm not talking about his sparks. Why don't you trust me on this, bro?
Because
Watch.
I've never seen it.
His sidestep 2, he's...
Are those them?
No, I didn't see it.
Those are hit
Sidestep
sparks.
2. No, hit sparks. That's why his hit sparks are gun animations. One just came out.
That
Look
was
on the ground. Look on
What?
the ground.
On
Look
the ground?
They pop out. They
Steve
fall on
is
the
trolling me, chat, right? Look, I saw the shell! Did she die? Did you see the shell? It fell out of his hand!
Even if he loses Jimmy J here,
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
crap.
he's got to get past Jimmy J.
This is why you're bad at Tekken. Why do you notice these things? Look at the player models, dude.
Dude, I swear, Eris told me that for like, literally, we were at like old Super Arcade. He's like, this is why you're bad at games. You're listening to music, paying attention to the stuff in the background. That's why you're not good.
Dude, he's right. I've never seen that.
Slow pace, poking him down.
Does he do another move?
Yeah, dude, it's a bunch of other moves, actually.
Wow.
That string he just did, if he finishes the string, a shell comes out.
MYK says, Rip didn't even know there was dragons and laws hit sparks in Tekken 6. This is true. I don't look at those things. I'm looking at trying to flip kick you. I'm not trying to see if there's a dragon that pops out after I flip kick you.
Yeah, the key charges are like a part of the character. Like a lot of people don't know that about Tekken lore. Like it just feeds into the character's lore. I forgot what Brian's was, but like even like when Dragunov, he does the... Yeah, it's like Cyber, right? It's like, because he's like a cyborg. It has like a silver metallic spark to it.
That's pretty cool.
Jimmy's going to stay with mids here, I bet.
Vulcan blow.
Somebody
like I
said
need
I noticed they
120
practice
frames. Hey,
after 2 minutes. Look, the gold elite, don't rub it in, okay?
Dude, the shells pop out all over the place. There are shells everywhere! It's a
Radar on Jimmy.
Somebody clip this. Somebody clip the excitement Rip just had for noticing that.
Oh my goodness.
Did you guys see how many shells fell out of that thing?
Threatens the wedge driver.
This dude, Rip,
8
man.
seconds!
Still Jay with the lead.
Behind.
Hey,
Oh, the
Lose
slow-mo.
ball.
That was sick. He's still alive. Oh my God! Punishment. 1 second. Yo, look at his face. That was godlike. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's the fact that he has so much matchup knowledge that when you pull out these very rare moves that you don't see the character use,
But he's so aggressive now.
that these characters don't use, it's like it throws you off. The fact that like he was able to block, punish, and react to it, that's the thing. Look, that
the
shell.
down back one, the down back one falls behind his leg. That's why it's so hard to see.
Well, I mean, they have their own physics, so they go everywhere.
What?
Yeah.
Can you hit it like forward?
No, it doesn't have like
I mean, like, can
interactive
you hit it?
physics.
Like, can you kick the shell?
Nah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Have you tried?
Not
Like, can Leroy
intentionally.
punch? Can Leroy parry and punch the shells?
Yo, that'd be no. He can't parry the damn shells, Rip.
I
Come
don't
on.
know, dude.
Another timeout situation.
Oh.
He's got him. Wait.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Safe. Can he find
Oh my
it?
God, what?
Another
That another one? Plant the seeds, bro!
He was picking up the bullet shells. He was, gotta get these for later. Gotta need these back. I'm a robot, not an animal. Recycle.
Same with all the momentum coming back now.
My man was planting seeds. Save the earth. Plant a tree.
Saint's playing for his tournament life right now. His
Bro.
Tekken World Tour life.
That matchup, yo.
Can't believe he's still in this game.
I need to know.
This isn't even a win this
Jackie,
time.
if you're in the chat, do you feel good watching stuff like this? Oh my God.
He looks away.
Oh my God.
What a crazy game that was, right?
Saint
Bro,
lost
that was
three
insane.
rounds in a row. It's to win that set.
Jimmy,
That might be one of my favorite Jimmy J matches. Why did Jimmy have so many cool
You
matches?
saw the crack.
yeah, that's
He just
Saint.
leaves
Remember
it
that
all
one
out there,
TWT
man.
finals when he had like me and Nobi and those crazy ends? And now he's got it with Saint? Dude.
That was that little nod, but that little thing was like.
He's talking about the timeout round where he went a little bit too far and Jimmy punched it perfectly to kill him.
Well, that was the thing, right? I mean,
With
That's
1
how you
second on the
know.
clock, and he
That's
laughed.
how you know, like, it's good games. Like, I'm always 100% against talking to me in tournament. Please don't talk to me. But, like, if something crazy like that happens, we can acknowledge that. Like, we can acknowledge, like, if stuff is going, like, if we're scrambling and it's looking good, I'm like, you know what? Let's hear it. I'll give you the ground for that. Otherwise, shut up. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, managed to get that final round.
Who talks to you in tournaments anyway? So
I don't know,
disrespectful.
man. I got video clips of this.
Hey, hey!
Oh, flex on him.
okay, was that a
He just did it?
action or do you actually mean to do that?
I don't know.
Hey.
Breaks a throw.
Jack is
Quick side step.
No, wow! They changed it. It used to be high. It's not high anymore. Even Jimmy fell for it.
Not done.
I hate when they do that.
Wait, that's not high anymore?
Be high to a mid.
No, it's mid now.
Stop doing that.
Isn't it mid now? Man, chat, correct me if I'm
Bro,
wrong. I
don't
might
do
be
that to
getting
me.
mixed up.
Don't do that, Jackie. Please answer me. Is that mid or high? I need to know.
Jimmy looked
I'm
to the side.
fairly positive it's a mid now.
It's like- It's so hard
Low
to
parry.
untrain muscle
Oh,
memory.
we're definitely breaking the wall.
Hey, hey.
It's mid now? Jeez.
Doesn't get the wall
Mid,
split,
not
though.
safe.
Yeah, but I
Wow.
duck it every time to launch
I duck it too. I duck it. I'm glad you got. I'm glad we have this talk, chat. I'm glad we have this talk, TWT throwback.
That one
Now
and
I know.
the Gigas move, forward, forward, 4-2. I used to duck that one all day too.
Hatchet.
It's a mid now.
Whip, but no
Wait, that's a mid now too?
Yes.
Jackhammer in mind.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The one, and then on Claudio's one, they flipped it around from season 1. Like the, what was it? I think it's 4-3 maybe.
Trying to remember the move list.
Second it used to be mid, now it's a high. So I always stand guard that one. I'm like, man,
The season 3 things.
I get mixed up like this
He went
within
practice
seasons.
last night.
Yo, look at the pressure. Back one trade. Oh, I'm getting this combo though.
In trade, and now Brian's gonna-
Hey.
Oh, big damage.
No way.
Slow tech. Trying to get away.
Die
Yeah.
later.
Mm-hmm. Smart man staying on the ground.
Oh, side
Oh. Can you imagine if in season 4 it becomes high again?
Why would they do that? Honest.
Staying on set.
LeMayo said in the chat, Steve discovers more move changes. Rip realizes Jack bullets go boom. Everyone learning. That's true. Oh.
Leads out the back.
Yo, the Cossack dance? Oh, snap.
He's crazy.
Saint is getting loose
Saint
out
on
there.
set point here to eliminate Jimmy J from the tournament.
Maybe.
Oh, this is the good part of the music. We're almost getting to the good
No, it's
ass.
not.
We're almost getting to the good ass. Yo, MYK agrees in the chat now. He didn't
Sure he
agree
does.
until he heard it.
4 frames faster.
It's got like 3 seconds of good part out of
Yeah,
like
but
6
it's
minutes
like
song.
legendary good part.
It's not legendary. It's
It's
just good.
legendary to me.
The
I
only reason it
feel
even
coming every
sounds good is because you have to listen to the rest of the song. You're like, wait a second, what's this part?
That's a very negative attitude, Rip.
Jimmy's just outside of range.
I can barely hear it, but still hit.
Oh, now he's in rage. Oops.
Oh, 10 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Go, Jimmy's got a hash.
These
Get it out of here! No, Jimmy J!
Crappy combo.
5 seconds, you're not gonna find something like no.
Oh
good
my God,
play.
I got hit. I actually got hit.
No, he doesn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
time.
Oh man,
That will be that. Jimmy
that was a good.
Yeah,
that was a good
smart.
set. That was
He
a
put
good
himself airborne there twice in a row. Just like if he does get hit, he has enough health that the damage skill from being caught airborne is not gonna be enough to kill him or make the life differential back. So smart stuff from Saint there.
Now things get a little nervous.
He basically
game,
took the
so.
combo to secure the win.
We just
Yeah.
got, I'm pretty sure
Kakoma back there, yeah, that's a nice coat.
Okay.
I was actually about to. I was like, man, that's a sick jacket.
Right, so now it's gonna come down. If Taki
He should have
wins
saved the
his
blue
next
stuff.
match
I was gonna say
against
I don't think it feels like it was that cold in Atlanta back then though for that jacket that he was wearing.
Take versus
He definitely should have saved the blue stuff. But this is when
We might get a
Jimmy
Bear match.
Jimmy
We might get
uses
Como bring out the Paul here.
rage drive to get
Dragunov.
momentum
I mean,
back. Like he
Yeah,
knows
he never
that
uses it for damage.
he doesn't use it for damage. And a lot of people, and like I see people get hit by it, and I'm like, man, you just gave him the comeback that he needs. But a lot of those instances, he's literally like, I have blue stuff. We're gonna slow down a little bit. Hold this blue stuff. Like, let me get my momentum back.
I love holding on to rage. You know, the only character that I like when I've been using Gigas a little bit, right? When I have Gigas, I think the rage drive is so good. I want to make sure I spend it. You know what I mean? He's one of those characters I don't want to hold on to rage. It's very odd to have a character that plays that way. Because when I'm law, I'm like, well, this rage drive is useless. I'm gonna keep this rage and get as much damage as I can from every hit.
So it's a resource, right? Like if that's the case, you're using rage. Like essentially like meter, right? Like you're saying with Gigas, like, hey, it's always better to use that to try to get a conversion, because a lot of times people don't know how to deal.
50-50.
Yeah. If people don't know how to deal with it in a lot of instances, so they get blown up by it. So that's really smart though.
Oh yeah. So here we have Kakoma, Talon, Kakoma going up against Yamasa Take. Is this Kazumi mirror match? I hope not. Please, Kakoma, don't make it Kazumi mirror match. I don't remember.
Let's see. Let's find out.
Kakoma in the chat. Was it a
Kakoma, who did you use?
Was it a Kazumi mirror match? Yeah. I remember I was talking to Kakoma. We filmed like a little interview thing. Look, here's my camera right here. We did a little interview. I was like, yeah, tell me about blah blah blah. And then I couldn't get the footage off it. It's in the GoPro cloud somewhere. Man, I gotta learn how to pull that off.
I gotta look up the GoPro cloud.
Where is it? I don't know. It costs too much.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Kakoma has one of the scariest, like, I'm playing video games faces, bro. My man goes into like demon mode. Like, it's like somebody puts a light over the top of his head because he gets like these crazy shadows under his eyes. Like, it's pretty powerful. I always
smiles all go away.
Bro, the smile completely goes away. Kakoma becomes a completely different person.
An American winners finals waiting in.
Oh, I saw it. The lips starting to tighten up. Howard State. All right, Paul Phoenix. For the people. See, he could have beat him with Kazumi, but he's like, nah, man, I'll pick Paul Phoenix for the people.
It is definitely anime glasses beam, guys. It's 100% anime, the 1H.
I think everyone is, except for Akuma.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kakoma's
Here we go, game one.
already pushing to this wall.
Oof.
Lots of small pokes being traded right now.
The back and forth in Tekken of seeing who's like pushing where and like where they're positioning to try to go for is really cool.
Phoenix knee.
Oh, down forward, didn't get the clean hit.
Man, that was far.
That was really far.
Good step there on the Hammer of the Gods. That's such a cool move name too. Hammer of the Gods. Instant sway back to Kakoma, first round.
So both Paul and Law have Hammer of the Gods, but is it actually called Dragon Hammer for?
Yeah, it's Dragon Hammer for Law.
Both of those names are sick though.
Pokey play, and then sometimes he just runs up and demos man usually like 8 times in a row.
Tracking moves. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I was actually just about to say, Take's definitely paying attention because Kakoma was sidestepping a lot early on. You see the tracking moves come out, and now you see he's kind of anticipating by stepping to the wall.
You don't have to be crazy. You can just win straight up.
Trying to get away. Cancels the 4-4-2. Yeah, I'm like paying attention because I've never seen this match before, so I want to see what happens.
Man, those down for the ones with the wall, so deadly.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, yeah, man, not Kakoma, but Kazumi's not that good anymore. I'm like, bro, she still has the same tools. Like, she still controls a crazy amount of neutral. She still has a bunch of range on her special moves to keep you locked down. Down 4-1 is still just as good as you have.
Yo, good jab. I was gonna say, time winding down. If he lets Paul run in on him a lot, it's gonna get scary really fast. But 7 seconds to go there, able to keep him away. Nicely done. Single jab.
We were talking all about that Paul, and Take took that second round.
Side step 3.
Pump the pedal.
Hey.
Back to nerf. Only +4 now, but still such a great
trade. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
God. Oh.
I love the one hit on the wall there, recognizing the sidewall situation.
I was seriously about to say that exact same thing.
He's ready for it, man. Okay, rage for both here.
Blue stuff.
Tiger, the mix, nicely done. That would have wall splat earlier, right? Season 2. But there he was ready for the mix. Good defense from Kakoma. Got the block.
I definitely would have spent the blue stuff. You would have chipped out. I think that's why, I actually think that's why Buddy was pressed. Because it was like, oh, rage drive. Frosted Flakes is coming. I need to stop this. Hit a button.
Oh, wow. Finished the back one too that time.
completely
Magic 4.
Can he get to the
The
wall
block
here?
stun animation
Don't
on
think
Paul's
so.
power crush is sick.
Runs up. Yeah, Take waits,
Uh-oh.
then slowly side rolls. Good position for
And the
Take,
stats
pushes
kick
out the
final round, game 1.
Yo, they are just trading rounds right now. Amatsu, I've never liked Kazumi. You saying it like she's a real person? She leaves the room. You know who I don't like?
Nice step
That
on that.
Kazumi. She thinks she's so cool with her tiger.
Yeah. Always dressing so formal. Bow tie like she's a president. I don't think so.
And what's up with that bun? How does she walk through the door? Anyway.
I like the down jab.
Yeah, these jabs.
Oh, the
Definitely
Magic
keeping Kakoma at
4.
bay. Definitely
That could be the
keeping Kakoma
round.
at bay. Nah, nah.
Off the wall to the other wall.
Down 4-1.
What the? What?
What a block.
Blue stuff.
Blue stuff. Oh my. Yo, let me see the blue stuffs in the chat.
Give us
That
all the
blue
blue
stuff.
stuffs.
That
Oh
blue
my
stuff.
god, that was good. He was like, he was dead right then. He had no choice.
And that
It was inevitable death right there.
From Take, he hesitated, but I still feel like you could have at least gotten
Man,
some
oh
jabs
man.
or a strong single
Yo,
hit.
look at Kakoma.
Would've taken
Look
that
at
last
Kakoma's
little bit of
face.
life, but he
My man looks
hesitated.
angry, bro.
And that opened the door for Kakoma to make that great comeback.
Yeah. I
Where was
can't
all the
believe-
smiles? He's moving his mouth all before
Gabi
the
was
first
moving
game.
his mouth. He's like,
Oh.
no, we're done with that now. Look at the eyebrows going to an arch right there, bro. That's crazy. I can see him through his head. That's real anger right there. Let's go, Kakoma.
And Kakoma, you know, he recognized he had a chance. Like, yo, I'm Paul.
Also,
I'm
like,
going too slow.
I'm going in.
I feel like I always forget to talk about like Take and Nobe and them. Like if you're watching Tekken and you don't know about like Team Yamasa and like Nobe, Taka and like you, like come on man, Take and like you and them, come on man.
At low, that was minus 13
Get with the times, bro.
in the final round.
Somebody goes to a tournament. Yeah, I gotta fight.
I mean, they were
Take, I don't know who that is.
Really big,
You don't know who that is. You better learn.
But Take choosing to go to Mishima Building.
Z, the CEO, says lows are always so tempting. That's true.
Easiest way.
Yeah. But like that's what helps you like in decision making. Like you're like, well, life's low. I'm by the wall.
And when you're Kazumi too, you know that they don't want to duck you down forward one, so it's even more tempting.
Let me get rid of that blue stuff.
And he's so on point with magic board.
Decent damage right here on the wall. I like the full crouch 3. Stays ducking. Kakoma, you're so brave. Kakoma, you're so brave.
Like, what are you gonna do? You need a wild standing 4?
I think
Yeah.
if you while standing 4 immediately, it beats out the second hit, but I'm not 100%
Full
sure.
crouch down 3.
Hey. I
Doing
like
his
the
job.
attempt there. Yeah, the sway back 4 with Paul. I mean, just what are they? What were they thinking with Paul with all these safe sway back moves? Can they be unsafe? Make them all minus 10.
I'll make him. Actually, that's not bad. That would not be a bad change at all.
Because he's everything he just does. He's like, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Oh, nothing worked. Oh, they're all countered. You're dead. You know.
Gets the wall position.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna even make it to the third move. If he hit you with the second one, you might be dead. Down 4-2. Welcome.
Jackie Chan's like, it's high. The sway back 2's not. You know? Death is not.
I was about to
Renegades
say,
not.
and neither is Deathfist, bro.
Fighting away from the wall.
Every time someone ducks versus Paul, I'm like, man, these guys are. Give them the Nobel Prize. They got a lot more patience than I do. Bro, why are all these matches timed?
Not enough time.
They're all playing for the points, man. This is the last. Somebody came from the future and told him, dude, this is the last time you're gonna get to make any points
Right?
ever, ever.
It's like you come back. Actually, it's just me. Some beads open up on the floor. I step out of a portal. Guys, don't take this tournament lightly. It's going to be your last chance. Why are these beads on the floor? Listen to me. We won't be able to get points next year. Get them now. Put
Points
them in
are on the
bank and save
line.
them for later. Points are on the line. Then I fade away. Points are on the line. I got to go back into the portal. Whoa. Make some noise. I go away.
Hey, delay hop, kick off the Devil Man
Tiger.
attempt.
Should get the wall on this. A little far away. Yeah.
Oh.
So far.
Yeah, he didn't know what kind of ender to do. Maybe
Using like the Fearless Warrior with her, like to cover distance is really cool.
What?
Oh my
What
gosh,
did he do here?
you madman.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Rage drive for weak
Big
splat.
damage. Big damage.
Boo,
Boo, boo, boo, big.
Oh,
I
nice
can't
back.
believe. So the movement. Look at Kakoma's face.
But it's an important round.
Wants to get in this tour. He wants in the
I talked to
finals.
Kakoma personally. I'm like, this might be the last time you get points.
You weren't even there.
Right?
Tech roll left, get away
It's like,
from the
look,
wall.
listen. Kokoma, listen. I can project myself astrally in those Koreans. So I was like, Kokoma.
Down back for statue kick.
Man, this is all Take. Wait a second. This is Paul Phoenix. Kokoma's had the lead for a while now. Jeez.
You had that lead for a while now. Be ashamed.
Over.
Be ashamed if somebody hit you with Death Fist with the blue stuff on it.
And what does that mean?
Damn, that was tense, dude. Taki had like a 60-70% life lead there. Kokoma hit him like 3 times. Like, never mind, you're about to die.
What did we just say? Like, oh man, look, I had the craziest life lead, and then Paul hit me twice, and then I ducked. You ducked? Yeah, dude, I don't know what I was thinking. I ducked. I
just heard something about qualifying. I think maybe Kokoma qualified for TWT right there.
Yeah, I think that was actually the qualification point. No, I think it was for Saint though.
I think you're right.
Because that was one of the things. That's why like points were so important, because last year it got to a playoff point where it was like, look, this person has this many points and they can't win for you to have enough points and to stay in qualification to go to Tekken World Tour and qualify. Which is once again another genius part of like the Tekken World Tour. It kind of gave me like, you know, like the whole leaderboard point feel, the playoff season feel, NASCAR kind of feel, where you want to get like points to stay ahead. You want to be ahead up until you want to stay in front of certain people so they can't get enough points to qualify. I love when we have those small little interactions and you have to pay attention to it. I actually love the fact that we can now do fantasy brackets, right? We can do like, well, I think somebody's going to win this set 2-1. The fact that we can break down, right? Like go down and be like, well, they're going to win this many rounds as opposed to this, you know?
Wow, are they swapping out chairs? Is it about to happen? Anakin versus Spiro winners final? Yo, it's esports time, boys. Bring in the esports chairs.
We need the esports chairs. Bring them in.
This is a winners final.
Them in. Are those players? No. These are the esports chairs.
Are those players? No. Oh man.
Step back, everybody. Step back. The esports chairs are here.
This should be crazy. I mean, Spiro's obviously on right now, right? Like, throughout the years, like, you go back to Wizard World, what is it, 2017? You know, when he came back, I remember he was so rusty. He was lacking so much knowledge about characters from Tekken 6, you know, Tekken Tag 2. He had barely touched those games. You know, his last major time really competing was in Tekken 5 DR until Tekken 7. So, you know, he had a couple of years of really building himself back up. And then you go here, this is the end of the tour last year, 2019, and he's in the winner's final in the super stacked international Phil tournament. That's ridiculous.
Man, oh man.
Man. Yeah, but and a lot of people, like, they don't know that, right? Like, we obviously have a lot of history with these players already, but I felt like Wizard World was like a different, like that was something that I'd never experienced before. The fact that it was like a circus, man, like the best circus ever. Like you're going to these events, people are going out of their way to come participate as well as play Tekken 7, and we've been playing Tekken 7 for a long time. So the fact that Spiro came back to the game to compete and learned all these different things, right? Because even though like it is Tekken 7, there's a lot of legacy to it. There's a lot of things different about Tekken 7 that you have to account for in this game. Not only characters, right? But like,
oh yeah,
excuse me, there's a lot of knowledge
that came out too, right?
Wall bouncing, you know, all that stuff. You have to take account for that. The fact that Spiro is one of the people who, you know, changed up his play style to get to this point and play on the stage says a lot. But for me, this is like a history match. Like for me, I'm like, bro, these guys have been playing for years. These are the right people up on the stage. Let's see who's playing better today. Look at the B game for Spiro, though.
And even just, you know, you're talking about the history about this, like Spiro versus Anakin. You know, like Anakin wasn't really on the scene in Tekken 5 DR, right? That's when Spiro was at his peak, essentially, right? He got second place at Evo in 2007, I believe it was. So, you know, that was like peak Spiro Jin time. And then he's gone for like 12 years, and now he's the winner's final. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous.
Yo, Spiro the hero. That's why we say it, man. It's not by accident. Spiro the hero.
Getting a little bit of damage in here, and this round is far from over now. Rage mode available. Spiro can find a rage item.
Call out down 4-1. Smart choice by Anakin right there. Just go for something small, get the trade, close out.
And Anakin definitely has a jack of his own, which you don't really get to see as much anymore. I like watching Anakin's other characters too. He's so good at them too.
Yeah, I've definitely shout out to my bro Anakin, man. I've definitely been on the stream playing just random characters where he's like, all right, man, I'm gonna run this character. I'm gonna run this character. So. I mean, I was on his stream playing Leroy actually.
You were playing Leroy?
Yeah, there's a set of me and Anakin playing.
Nice.
I think he was playing Brian and I was playing Leroy.
Tip of the tip was
You were talking about that, so I just mouthed what I was thinking. I was thinking wow, and like Patrick said wow. I was like, wow. That was good.
The triple wow exception.
You never know.
That was really good whip punish from Spiro there with the Mirage. Yeah, Anakin Steve is ridiculous. Like I feel like in Tekken 7 you might as well be using Steve and Paul sometimes.
Good chunk of damage for Sparrow.
Imagine if Anakin started switching characters.
I don't know, his Jack is so good. You know,
So good.
that's what really bothers me the most about, you know, the world being on pause right now. You know, not just the Tekken world, the whole world's on pause, right? But we got that point where things are really getting fleshed out, and now who knows how things will be when things come back. It's actually going to be like a great opportunity for everybody, right? Like it's time to put your mark on the world because everyone's gonna be hungry. And no one's gonna be anywhere.
Look, I say this for all fighting games, but Tekken even more so. It's so anime. This is the time skip. Everybody's gonna come back, long hair, jacked. Look at John Ding. That's what's happening. That's what you're supposed to do in the time skip. You want to know what you're supposed to be doing right now? Looking like John Ding and playing like John Ding. That's what use him as an example.
Man,
Spiro's movement is crazy.
for an Eddie player, right? I mean, you know, Infinite stage usually better for Eddie, but this is a relatively small stage, and man, Jackhammer City. Eric is like, I don't care about your movement, man.
Oh, 4-2 would have hit if I'm not mistaken. The wall was right there. Oh, the whip punish. Did you see a backdash and go for the whip punish? I don't know if I would have used the rage art right there. I don't. I see. I look right, like you saw. Anakin's face was my emotion. I was like, I would not have used rage art right there. I would not have used rage art.
Yikes. And game one of this first
that happens to Eddie so much.
Whip punishing has been
Yikes.
phenomenal.
Whoa, Jackie Tran has a ponytail now? Holy moly.
That means he's definitely not wearing hats. That means I better not see you with a hat.
Can't you wear like your ponytail through the little hole in the back of the hat?
Who wants to do that? Come on, guys.
It keeps your hat on your head, right?
Actually, I guess that's true. It's a shoehorn for your hat, but it's just your
Yeah, it's your hair. It holds it in place.
The hat defense. You just have a lock on your ponytail so they can't steal the hat off your head. That's
But here we go. Anakin with the first
Here we go.
incoming geometric plane.
God, that was so random. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the TWT throwback.
I mean, I know he
I hope you're enjoying what you're watching. Yo, this tournament was ridiculous. You can tell by the matches and the fact that we have an American winners finals going on right now. Anakin going up against Spiro, Jid, the duck and the whip punish, yo.
Tested him, huh? Try it again. I dare you.
He also wants the wall to try to corner him, pin him down.
Also,
Punish?
the experience that, you know, Spiro has in this match, not only this matchup, but just, you talked about like not competing since Tekken 5, right? But a Tekken tag player. He's one of those guys that, I always tell the story, but this dude Spiro traveled, it felt like for years with a PS3 so he could play like Tekken 5 DR. Like, I saw him randomly in St. Louis for Wizard World, and my man was like, yo, you want to play Tekken 5 DR? I'm like, bro, there's no PS. And he literally was like, I got it. I was like, why are you carrying this around? Like, you some Tekken vagabond.
Dude, I remember it was a Wizard World event, and we were...
St. Louis. We were in St. Louis,
Yeah, we went to watch like a wrestling pay-per-view or something. And at someone's basement, we're in there. And so like, hey, I want to play, you know, Tekken 5 DR. We're like, how? He's like, PlayStation 3.
Right.
Like, what?
3.
You just carry that around with you?
Right.
We're here to watch a wrestling event.
My man is a Tekken nomad. We were like watching WrestleMania at the homie's house. I think it was...
It's the one where Shane jumped off that 40-foot tall thing or something. That's crazy.
But that one, man, it feels so good. It feels good.
That's crazy. Spiro had a PS3 in his backpack. You know?
I'm telling you. I think he had it like in a crate, like a milk crate or something. I don't know. Anyway. Look, you see the shell? Just pops off.
Oh. I honestly forgot about the shells again.
Extra on top. Saw that little
Right there.
Damn hell shells, dude. Okay,
He's dumping, bro. When he does the rage art and he's doing this, he's doing the it's just shells everywhere.
It's crazy, dude. But right now, Anakin, man, we're gonna get to see so many more shells today.
That was something.
I really want to see where they fall out of. Because you know how he's like his arms kind of like extend out sometimes.
You can see all of it. Like you can see like the gears and stuff. It looks cool.
I feel like internally is where they fall out from. Like I don't think anything opens to shoot him out, you know?
Oh no, man. You ain't even seeing him, bro. His knuckles could be opening up to shoot out the shells, bro. That's what I think it is.
They're too big.
Ooh, D-Bug.
I'm so happy there's no shell there. I would have lost my mind. D-Bugs have had shells all this time too?
I think the blue one has shells. The Lloyd Banks.
Wow, that was smart. You know, I think a lot of people were trying to get him kicked there. He's like, no, I got time to stand up and then do the down back one. Damn. Pocket full of shells.
The shells come out of his shoulders. Yeah, I think they actually come out the things on his back.
First game looked much better.
But is he going to be the 0?
Spearow thinking hard right now.
Definitely not. It's top 3, man. You can't be a 0 when you're top 3.
I mean, he might be second to lose.
I'm listening to Bloodhawk now.
What is he saying?
He said, is he going to be a 0 or a hero right now? And then if you were like, he can't be a 0. He's already a top 3.
Red Bull Finals last year, Spearow was the winner, but I feel like he was the one in winner's side.
Facts.
So Anakin, he had so much wiggle
Ooh,
Hey.
rocket kick.
to play.
Man,
Oh, dude, punishing. Yo, Spearow.
I really wish he had tried Infinite Stage here.
No, wow, that was a little greedy though.
Yeah, you trying to get Anakin to duck? Good luck, bro. I've never even seen that guy tie shoes. You think he's ducking in a video game? Get out of here.
I think it was like the way he ran up there, it was like kind of the spacing you'd have for like the running low mix up. So he's like, all right, let me just try this out. Gets the rodeo though.
Hey, man, he ain't ducking.
Hey.
I feel like he should be doing. Is that back two?
Yo, he is smacking my man in the face.
Bro.
Backdash in there.
Back two, but I'm not sure if it's 14 frames anymore.
I mean, Spearow's been punching most things with jab so far, so you know you're asking a lot right now. Down for the 100.
Jackhammer.
Counter hit.
Convert.
Oh, gonna get the wall.
Hey.
Strong wall control from
Oh.
Anakin, but that back 1+2 gives Spearow a little bit of breathing room, but whiffs right
Call
in
that
his
the
face.
cold punch, bro.
Anakin's ready.
Mm-mm.
Almost in.
Oh,
Shells, baby.
What?
Shells, baby.
He's finishing it on everybody. Kakoma got caught by it. Now Spearow's getting caught by it. Top tier moves, man.
Hey, man, you said you would have whip punished him, man. You would
I
have
know.
out here,
It
man.
would have got me too.
Desperate here.
No, I bet I would have tried to whip punish in the middle after the third hit. I would have thought that he would have finished it. Damn, all those shells popping upward out of the
Shells
down back twos.
everywhere. Start slipping on the shells. First down. First down.
Another one. Wait, if it's blocked, does that mean it's first down though?
No.
Another roll.
It's like fourth and long. If he
And
block it, it's
for the
fourth and long.
set. Does he get 3-0?
I believe, but no,
Yeah.
I don't.
Got him, man.
Takes it,
Shuts
clean,
down Spearow.
3-0.
And you know, Spearow top 3, but he goes out the 0 for the set at least. So 3-0
Anakin is on the
Anakin.
grand finals.
Yikes. Anakin go to grand finals, top 2 guaranteed.
Also, just remember though, this is when we go to Tekken World Tour Anakin. And if you look at 2019, Anakin, who held up his end of the bargain from the year prior, where he literally, he's like, next year I'm going in. And 2018, at the end of the year, Anakin was like, yo, I'm about to, next year I'm going in. 2019, my man actually delivered. I got an Amazon package. He's like, yo, Steve, I told you. It would just popped up. I told you. And then a Red Bull came, it hit me in the face. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's straight out of John Ding's mouth. Anakin delivered to you. Nicely done. Boy, oh boy. But I mean, yo, this is such a crazy event. Anakin here getting top 2 at this event full of the international competition, you know, so wild. We still have some international players left in it though, right? So there's still a lot of crazy stuff to come. But before I go, Steve, that's looking really good in your head right there, you know?
Oh yeah, actually you don't even know how good this bad boy goes, but it's all shout outs to Astro. Astro is the official headset sponsor and mix-up of the TWT Throwback. Astro Gaming, obviously they have extended their partnership and products to casters. Every caster of the TWT Throwback is using this special edition Astro TR main stage headset to bring the hype to those at home. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Shout outs to Astro for their innovative designs and always supporting the FGC. Much love to the Astro family. They have definitely been helping us out. I remember they gave us that huge donation for the Tekken World Tour last year that just surprised everybody. And I can tell you right now, personally, like, I'm a big fan. I always support those who support the FGC, especially Tekken, because that's one of my big loves. So shout out to Astro for hooking us up. I
remember we were at a combo breaker last year when we got to announce the Astro combo with the TWT that time. So we're like, damn, that was tight.
That was super cool.
Yeah, because we didn't even know it was going to happen. And we was just like, announcement, like, we got an announcement, what's the now announcement? Send me the email. And I read it, I was like, what? This is crazy. Anyways, also, don't forget, guys, Tuesdays, we got the Bud Light Beer League. You know, it's been happening throughout. We just wrapped up the West portion. So we got our top 4 finalists for the finals on November 3rd. That's going to be Bin Chang, Sukin, AccuMajor, and Jumanji. So crazy top 4 there for the West. East Coast will be wrapping up this coming Tuesday. And then in about, I think that's like I said, November 3rd will be the actual finals from both East and the West. So you guys won't want to miss that. Make sure you guys stay tuned, twitch.tv/Bud Light.
No, that's definitely something you guys want to pay attention for. Once again, I'm just happy that we actually have a lot of online events that we can go to, see in person, and still get, you know, this good-ass Tekken on top of it. I really do appreciate that.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're going to take another short break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to wrap up this tournament, Dreamhack Atlanta 2019. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. The TWT throwback continues. This is Dreamhack Atlanta from 2019. Tasty Steve, Rip on the mic. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're watching, and make sure you use hashtag TWT throwback if you guys want to get involved in the conversation. Since this is not a live tournament and it does say throwback, you get an opportunity to kind of get involved with the conversations. We get a little more direct with our comments, and it's always a good time.
Yeah, you know, Steve, right now you need to throw back a little bit from the camera. Your head is getting cut off.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got a little too hype.
You're
Sorry.
so
I get up on the mic. I'm like, yo,
like,
guys.
we are back for the
TWT throwback. Do you understand?
Are you ready? It's time. God, it's so close. Anyways, make sure you guys are following us on all our social platforms. You know, we've got Tekken on Twitch, Tekken on Facebook, Tekken on Twitter as well. BNE Esports also going to be for you there on both Twitter and on YouTube.
And of course, the hashtag TWT throwback, like we've told you before. Join the conversation. Use that in your tweets. Come have a chat with us.
Exactly. And don't forget, guys, the Tekken Online Challenge US Central going to be happening this weekend, October 24th. If you guys haven't signed up and you're in the correct region, make sure you check out which states are eligible. Check out TekkenWorldTour.com to sign up and get in there. It's going to be a fun weekend, lots of fun exhibitions as well. But that's not all. In 2 weeks, we're going to be going over for the EU Southwest, France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, and Italy. Register now. Registration is open. TekkenWorldTour.com.
And of course, we already talked about it. We already touched on it. And if you have not, go look at the trailers. This weekend, 10/25, you get Brawl Pro going up against Rick the Ruler and STL Showdown. Then we got Cuddlecore versus Glaciating. And then, of course, the last match on the card, we have Shadow 20Z going up against Little Majin. Those exhibitions are going to be ridiculous. Make sure you tune in.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. But right now, you know, we still have this other event that's still going on. But before we get there, guys, don't forget another huge shout out to Astro Gaming, back with another year supporting the Tekken World Tour throwback, as well, you know, the official headset and makes up for everything out here. You know, shout out to Astro for always supporting everything Tekken and supporting us here, the catches with the prizes and also the top places as well.
That's definitely true. As well as Bud Light Beer League, we've been doing both West and East Coast. We just finished up the West Coast. We have our qualifiers on that side, but we still need those East Coast qualifiers. Make sure you guys catch out Bud Light Beer League for Tekken 7 coming up on Tuesdays, twitch.tv/Bud Light.
In there. But here we go, guys. We are down. We saw Anakin just take out Spirit just a little bit ago, right? So that means we saw Saint take out Jimmy J as well. So Saint's still in there. I think Kakoma is still in there. And we got Anakin and Spirit. So I think that's the top four that we've got for the tournament, right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we're all set for the top 4 showdown. Who won this tournament?
Is out of these guys that I feel like with Anakin on the winner side of grand finals, it's going to be almost impossible for these players to stop him, right? I mean, Saint could potentially do it. Kakoma could potentially do it. But I feel like Anakin already beat both of them.
Yeah, that's true, right?
I mean, Anakin, we haven't seen Anakin play Saint, right? But he definitely beat Kakoma. We saw that. He did the down back 1-3 times. And then Bob comes out?
I like
this.
I like this.
I mean, if he wins, he jumps up the standings a couple of points.
No, I don't mean this time. I mean the final.
We very rarely see the Bob, and we know like Saint is a fan of Bob. T6 Bob player.
Ooh, back swing blow, hell sweep instantly.
I mean, do you really want to play?
You see Kakoma still just answering back, like even if it's just a 1-2.
Yeah, the way Anakin's had it rough against Paul too.
Yeah, he managed to clinch it out against
Bob, another one of those characters.
Whoa!
Let's talk. We talked about like the effect of tier lists and how they change people's opinions. I feel like Bob is another one of those characters. Bob is nowhere near bad, right? But we don't see a lot of Bobs, so people just assume that Bob isn't good. And then
Wait, Steve, if you don't see him, he must be bad.
That's how it works, right?
That's how tier lists work.
Good Bob jab.
But like for me, I feel like it's really odd because I talk to people a lot of times. They're like, "Yeah, how do you feel about Bob?" I'm like, "I think Bob's fine. Don't get me wrong. He's not like a top tier character, but he's definitely nowhere near bad and very much playable." Wavu. Oh,
yeah, Saints Wavus are sick. Yo, the Rage Eye reaction too.
Is he? Oh, he's dead.
No way. He's not dead. He's got almost half life. Damn!
Bro,
okay. I don't know if I was wrong in the past as well, but I hope I was right in one of them. That was a lot.
That was a lot. I was like, oh, you got hit too? Congratulations. You're dead.
So does that mean he would have done like half a life bar?
Good. I like
Yeah,
it.
He
Yeah.
had even less health? Wow. I thought he was gonna survive with like a tiny pixel.
$4.
If he didn't get the hit, he would have.
Past group didn't tell president. Damn it, I didn't know. Got dumber over the years. It's COVID thing. It hasn't even been a full year yet.
Bob Rage Drive, not the best.
Oh my
but doesn't even
God.
get a chance to use it. That Hell Sweep gets scouted and blocked.
Oh,
Yo,
man.
2 rounds already, Kakova.
Yeah.
I think these guys purposely leave the volume down so I can't hit the drop.
We haven't seen a lot of the sidewalk and the
Oh,
shooting
man.
too out of Kakoma.
I got the timing, baby. All I need to do is see the clock. You can't stop me. You can't stop me, Harada. No, just kidding.
But bad 4-4-2.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, he is going
Whoa.
in right now.
Actually get the sway 1+2. I'm just gonna do it right in your face.
In there. Kakoma's Paul, dude.
I had a random.
Yeah, man, this is so. Saint's not happy about it. He's like, well, the bomb didn't work.
Bro, I'm
I
gonna tell
pick
you
Jack now?
That's how you know somebody's mad. When the tongue comes out the mouth, you just...
No. Kudon, when he had a hand, he was playing off.
Because you're cursing. And you don't want him to come out, so you're...
Okay.
Yeah. He wants the Mishima still.
All right. All right, it's cool.
Kudon's
We're
got
still in
it.
there.
Yes, Kudon's. Be having a good day out wherever you're at.
Son of a.
Very odd. Currently, right?
You sack of.
There's, I think, a play from Japan.
Look at he's still doing it. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh, Phoenix, huh? Okay.
I'll give it like all be hitbox players.
Nah.
Or cross-up players.
All right, here we go.
Give me a cross.
We're gonna ban the cross.
Oh, man.
I said we, but like I have no like.
I think he's going back to Jack here, right?
We're gonna ban
Yeah, he's
the
definitely going back to Jack. I can tell by how many times. And my man was legit just quiet.
Make the cross up.
Korean level?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh,
Let me
evil
start
Kakoma.
around.
Come on, man.
Is there an evil Kakoma emote? I definitely
Damn.
sub for that.
Comedy's that for sure. Evil Kakoma emote. Anytime he's in tournament,
No,
that'd be
it's a
sick.
crazy dunk ball level.
and he goes back to Jack. Okay.
Oof, that's fist.
Ain't going with the jack. Figures he
finish
might
the
have to
string.
deal with playing into the bad matchup.
Kakoma's understanding of how to poke people and open them up is actually ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean the bob pick did not work out for him. He got around with the clutch rage art, but really that was kind of a lucky
Yeah, that
hit.
bob was definitely not it.
It wasn't ready yet. I mean, it might have worked against someone else, but Kakoma was very ready for the matchup too. Didn't catch him off guard. Debug gonna work out though.
Yo, you see the slow-mo shells though off of the
No,
blue
I didn't.
bug?
Is that
They're
the end of it?
They were slow floating around his head, dude. It was sick.
Bad match.
Okay, I'll look next time.
Like, what the
He'll land another one for me just so I can see it. Right,
Right.
Zane?
character matchup.
Bounce!
Akuma versus Akuma.
Oh, okay. Well, standing for.
Oh god, I love that
Hey.
174 there. It was about to get real ugly otherwise.
Yeah, catching Kakoma ducking a lot right here.
And man, the jack pick was
Trade,
way better.
rocket kick.
Way better.
Dude, this game is going way better for him.
Yeah, anybody who decided to go with the bob. Maybe decided, hey,
Yeah, the helicopter going ham.
Right.
I don't know why it always catches me off guard because I'm not really paying attention, I guess, as much as you are.
Bro, it's
you
going-
probably see it every single time.
I see it every time. Every time there's a big hit, it spins around. And I just...
Is that what? Is that how it works?
Yeah, like every time like there's a hit, like it does a woo, it spins
No,
around.
no. It's only randomly, right? It does it on its own thing.
No, I thought it was, I'm pretty sure it's based off of what's happening.
Chad, give me a 1 if you think the helicopter spins around on big hits. Give me a 2 if you think it's like got a preset timing. 1 on big hits.
Yeah, it's
2
like
on
hit,
preset timing.
like it's based off of the match.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's based off of the match.
He's got
Controller's
300.
going away.
I think it's preset timing.
Remember what I was talking about, how Kakoma switches controllers when he's playing different characters? I think he's switching controllers right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's pulling out a different controller,
A
yeah.
lot of people saying big hits. I see 1 person saying preset timing. 2 people with preset timing. I don't know. Chat seems undecided.
He hasn't won a tournament where all
I gotta watch it back now.
Yeah, it's, yo, Vici, it's like the statue in Mishima Dojo. Because if you get a big hit at the end, the statue just explodes.
Breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's the same. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's
I
the
think
same.
you could be right. I just haven't seen it. I haven't paid attention to it.
Yeah, Jackie Tran, Kakoma only uses mixed box for Paul.
Wait, so he's switching to Kazumi then?
You don't necessarily
Yeah.
have to win as long as you have like
Interesting.
relatively strong performances across the board.
Exactly.
And it's interesting seeing like the different players from different regions where their points came from. Some of them just got a big Masters win, and that's what boosted them.
Yeah,
over
if I
top.
say I'm
Some
pretty
of them
sure,
have
I'm like at 85 to 90%, right? But I'm still not 100% sure.
Different mixes, you
I would legit be like,
stories
I'm
of
100% sure that it would. I'm like, but I'm pretty sure it works that way.
Yo, this is totally unrelated. But what do you think of Tom Holland in Uncharted movie? I saw the picture come out today.
It better be based on part 3. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't played that one yet. I'll get this next week. Here we go. Final game. Switching to Kazumi.
In the volcano. The dress in the volcano. Kazumi, you're killing it.
She really is. This is way better than the birthday present Kazumi.
Anyway, while we've been talking about
Drop it on him.
brings up the Kazumi.
Pokken Chin.
I just look at this one. I think Princess Leia.
Mid. Actually, I was thinking the exact same thing, Bloodhawk.
Very distracting.
What?
Very shiny.
What?
Oh,
We're good.
Nice
We're
break
good.
on the throw.
I got scared for a second.
Down 4-1 to answer back. You see Saint trying to get away from this wall.
Man, he dashed jab punch. That was tight. I love seeing dash jab as whip punishes.
Lets it rip. Gets the hit. Okay. Kakoma.
First of 2 years since we just did lose a semifinal.
No whiff punish.
Yeah, he tried again, right? And that's the thing. Like, this is what always confuses me about people who do dash jab punishes. Like, it looks cool to me because they got it off the dash with the timing still. But you have longer range tools for punching at farther away ranges, right? Like, down forward 2 is like minus 14. So why not just do Kazumi's down forward 1? It reaches pretty far.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a combo starter. All she's really gonna get is maybe like a 3-2 or a 4-2.
Drop it on him.
If you're super on point, you get Tiger up.
Oh, first down. Get off of me.
Tiger.
6 read and Roy. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on, bro.
So bad.
Whoa. Saints all standstill. Kakoma's freaking out.
Look, Saint turning on this offense.
Maybe one off that.
The red dress for both. They're matching.
Whoa. Hit confirmed. Set point Kakoma.
I feel like this is the first time he's brought the Kazumi today.
Evil Kakoma. in full effect.
Might be though.
I think he might have brought it out yesterday. Bro.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Damn. The standstill. And jackhammer.
But Saint gets
No break.
Oh my gosh.
On the punch.
Yeah, he gave him a chance to block it too.
While standing for still, the thing is that Saint has his wall, so it's gonna be so much harder for Kakoma. Okay, gets around on the board, stops the momentum. All right, I'm listening.
You are a master of the craft.
Saint just stopping to throw off timing is really interesting here. Nice low parry off the tech roll that time.
Trying to make your prediction come true.
Bing bang. No booms.
Sidestep two. Back two.
Just shells.
Shells, Velveeta, baby.
What?
Shells and cheese. Come on, bro. You don't like Velveeta? Come on, man.
Dog, I'm lactose intolerant, Steve.
Yo, they have a lactose intolerant version of Velveeta shells. I'm lying.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem reason. that don't sound real.
I saw you open your mouth to be like, that's not real. Oh, the power crush, Kakoma. Man, that was pretty solid actually.
That was clean. That was messed up. I mean, switching characters, switching peripherals, right? Different stick, and he gets it done. So nicely done to Kakoma there. Makes it into the top 3 with that, right?
And apparently Kakoma clinched the finals showing with that one as well.
It was actually before that. What happened was because Kakoma eliminated Take, that secured Saint in to the finals.
Oh.
And so Kakoma secured Saint in, and then he eliminated from the tournament. Is what just happened.
What just happened?
Dang.
He's like, yo, you're into the finals. I'll be there. You're out. Yeah.
Congratulations, bro. Good games.
In the loser final we have coming up, it's gonna be
Man, oh man.
And I can't remember.
Oh, it's Spiro. So wait, this is Kakoma Spiro, huh?
Yeah. This is losers final. First of 3 games.
But you gotta do it
Kakoma's gonna go paper.
I can tell by the hand. No?
Wow.
Because throughout most
He
of
does
the
that.
Kazumi's been a pretty
Pop
strong
off.
Eddie. Good control, good space control.
He's good at this rock, paper, scissors thing. He keeps shooting people.
Right?
Oh, look, see Spiro.
Switching sides, grabbing all his stuff. It's like a
Grabbing the moving box, grabbing the U-Haul, driving to the other side of the stage.
But Spiro gonna be running that Eddie Gordo.
So does Spiro win? Nobody answered that. Nobody answered. Don't answer that. Nobody answered.
I hate when I do that when I'm streaming stuff. I'm like, wait a second, does that mean that this is about to happen? And I'm like, don't answer. Some of you guys probably know the answer. Don't give it to me.
Down for 2 shoulders.
Just close the chat. You know what? Let me just not look at that.
Come a long way.
Man, so Spiro obviously gonna use Eddie here. Kakoma looks like he brought out the mixed box.
Seconds like riding a bike, but
I think it's all buttons on that thing. I don't see any kind of lever. So I think
Doesn't
that's
the
gonna be
mix
Paul
box
Phoenix.
have like computer keys on it though? Like doesn't have like, it doesn't have.
Well,
some big
okay, I thought it was a mixed box only because I saw mixed box chat earlier, but I think you're right. I think this is salmon buttons, or it looks like round buttons. I shouldn't say salmon because it might not be right, but it's button based.
So yeah, once again.
Yes. Also, this reminded me, dude. Shout out to this dude who made me this custom keyboard controller. But I broke it, so I didn't get to use it. The USB connector didn't work, but it's cool, right? That got the keyboard CAD. Yeah, so this is similar to Mixbox style, right? Where it's got the keyboard keys you can use, etc. So fancy. He gave me all these switches swapping out and everything.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Oh yeah, it's just tight, dude.
And you can start using it. You know, you got you can't be playing on arcade stick anymore, man. You might as well just use that, man. Learn how to use that.
I know, but the thing is, you know, I don't like being a cheater, Steve. You know,
that's why we're friends, bro.
Yep.
Because you don't like being a cheater. I like that.
That's all it is. All right, let's see. So I think we're gonna get Paul versus Eddie here.
I know what it was because sometimes in the wall you want to
So
switch sides, whatever.
he's gonna pull out the ball to fight Eddie,
Look what else
and
for here, you know?
Paul can definitely like kind of annoy Eddie in relaxed stance in some instances. Oddly enough, it's not. Is it back three?
Standing three, probably.
Standing three, yeah.
Yeah, standing 3-2. That string, I think Paul can pick up relax with that.
If you do it, like I said, like a lot of people don't know that, but once you're fighting Eddie, if you catch relax soon enough, you can get clean launchers off of it. So if he goes in relax, 3-2 will pick him right up. That's full combo conversion.
Yeah, I don't know. Paul. I mean, I know like instant while standing forward, a lot of characters used to do it. So I don't know how deep Paul's will hit, but I think 3-2 is probably the easiest way if you're in a standing position to pick Eddie back up off the ground from relax.
Oh yeah, this is first to three. Losers finals. Here we go. Yo, Chad, once again, thanks for hanging out. We got Kakoma playing in the tournament and watching. That's what I'm talking about. There's no, and this is still live. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah, we're here live with you.
It's the float. Okay.
What's so funny about that?
Because, but we're live with you.
Yeah, we're live here with you in the chat. No matter where you're watching.
Now he has to approach.
I saw we were streaming on Twitter.
We're streaming on Twitter? We can do that?
I didn't even know that.
4-2-1.
Oh, I better read that one out the earth.
Throwing out these down forward 3+4s. He did it against Anakin too. Like it's more like anticipation than reaction. Yeah.
Backdash? No.
Trying to stay away from this wall. That's another thing. If you're Eddie and you caught on the wall, since you can't sidestep, getting away from the wall is so much more important. Like it's harder, I should say.
Oh yeah, definitely. And man, that back 3-3 really caught Kakoma off guard. And look again, man, he gets the low crush, but he doesn't get the launch. That's twice today it happened to Spear. That sucks.
And they've nerfed that move again since then.
I mean, that move is very good.
Oof.
Like, I wouldn't want to see that move get buffed, to be honest.
No? No, I'm just kidding.
No? Yeah.
No?
I like the down ones here.
And you know, Kakoma's just chilling.
Great
You
patience.
can take a lot of damage.
Boom! Good Iron Mountain punish there. Kakoma on the board with the fall.
That is good to know. The Phoenix. Iron Mountain.
Live video can be posted to Twitter by some accounts. Is that right?
Oh, that's pretty cheap. Give me one of those accounts.
I wonder if we already have that.
Wait, what? Really? No.
Maybe we do.
Win like a little bit of damage at a time, but at any point, Paul could just blow you up.
That's definitely true.
Great point, Butthawk. Paul's about to blow you up. Bing, bang, boom.
Oh, demo on the wall.
Wow, backs way off the down forward one. Look at that. 3-2 pick up off the side up to the relax that time.
If he gets back to Anakin.
I'm pretty sure I've seen back 3 catch relax.
Wow, that's great. The high move?
Yeah, I've seen.
Okay.
I'm almost 100%.
That would be good because it's pretty good damage off it. People use it to start their comms with Paul. Down one, classic round ender. I think we might see another one.
It's mad slow, but it definitely. I'm almost certain it happened.
Back 3 is 14 frames. It's pretty fast. It's just that it's high, so it seems a little odd, you know?
Glory of winning this one event.
I would guess it's probably faster than Stand 3. Or maybe same speed, not sure.
Oh.
Hey.
It's just a regular old final
Okay,
Masters
Spiro.
of the year now.
Spiro.
Wall carry here.
Dead? No.
Oh boy.
That's side step 2.
Yep.
Really good in season 2, plus frames.
Oh, I didn't know that.
A lot more use out of it out of Eddie
That's-
players in season 3.
What did he say? He said it got buffed.
Yeah, it got buffed. He said it's +3 now on block or something.
Punish.
No way. Gotta be on hit, right?
Maybe. I don't know. It said it was plus.
Rewind and listen to what Bloodhawk said, or go ask him on Twitter.
Spiro's
Nice.
moving.
Scouted out the
Playing,
slide.
trying to play
Maybe using
very,
one
very
too
like
many times
concise,
in.
but it's not working.
Damage.
Hey,
Spring kick though. Rodeo. throwing
Rodeo.
the ball.
Rodeo.
Real fast.
Yeah, you can tell Spiro's trying
Nice
to do
punch.
something,
That
but
was
this
that
dude
unsafe.
Kokoma is playing at this range where
Beautiful punch.
Spiro
back
can't
leg.
get anything started.
Remember when
Man.
that thing used to knock down?
it's rough right now. You know, Spiro, even though he had a break, right? Because
Game has
they
changed
they
so
placed the
many
match in the
ways
correct order.
so long.
You know, coming off that winners final loss, we lost 3-0, and now he loses the game to Kokoma here.
What's
It's
your
like,
take
oh,
on it? Do
boy.
you like the
Mhm.
seasonal, annual
Yeah,
event, or would you like
Nashy up on the stage giving him some advice.
I mean, I definitely.
Hold on, wasn't Spiro also a Paul player when he first came back?
But, like, for
'Cause there was no
big
Eddie.
changes.
Right.
Yeah. I think he should just run it. Run the Palmer, make him bring out the Kazumi. That's what I would do.
I
Actually,
enjoy
yeah,
another-
because if
I
you
enjoy
get that
seasonal
lead and then you
Yeah.
can like make him stick to Kazumi, right?
And
Like,
it's a first 3 set, right? So maybe just get him off and go back to Eddie if you lose again. But if you can just get him off the Paul, that might be helpful. I don't know.
but think
It's an
about it like
idea.
this. Think about it like this though. I'm going for wear and tear. Like I'm definitely trying to win with Eddie, so he has to go and keep switching controllers, bro. And then I'm gonna hit him with, yo man, this is taking a long time, man. It's taking a long time.
I'm just curious.
But see, beating him with Eddie against his Paul might be hard, right?
If you had asked me maybe
Yeah,
like
that's
a
true.
year or so ago, I might have had a more negative response.
I don't know.
towards it.
Now the
That's
way
what happens.
Kokoma plays though, the way Kokoma plays though, you can tell well versed in this matchup.
Oh yeah, dude. Kokoma's defense against pretty much all the characters is so good. Like we saw, you know, when he beat Kudons with Noctis forever ago. You know, he obviously picks up new characters and studied them very quickly so he can learn what they're about.
Catches out of damage.
Brody,
Rodeo
no.
first
2.
time.
Yes, sir.
Just pressing, just pressing. Pressing.
Pressing.
Whoa.
Wow!
What?
Brody, no.
Yeah, was he trying to like counter hit a wake up kick?
Finishes
Hey,
the string this time.
Uh-oh.
That would've
He's
been
been in Paul's death range for a second. Man, that was far.
It spins it, pushes him towards the wall.
Chip. Oh, nice!
Oh my God, yo,
He's not
Spiro!
dead!
Hit.
Oh my God!
God.
Put a hot dog in there.
That was hype.
Boy,
He had that
that was
side wall
crazy.
slap, but I feel like he had just enough time to like maybe get one last hit in the kill.
What a wild
my
ending
God.
for the round.
Dude, I mean, like, that
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, but
Brutal.
sidewall situation. You gotta swing. Just swing.
Oh, double demo.
Oh.
This is when Kokoma gets a little bit antsy.
Delayed hop kick. No, the wall. Still got a little combo off of it though. I feel like most people wouldn't even got that.
No, that was a good adaptation for the wall situation.
I was right next to the camera again, man.
He's trying to use those.
You're
side
right there.
steps
You're
to
trying to
get
eat the
away.
camera a second ago. It was
Bro.
crazy. After that round ended.
Eddie sidestep.
Yeah.
Spiro's handstand options are so
John Ding
good.
had a good tweet before. He was saying like, you know, what's up with all these 2D
15
characters
seconds.
having jumps
Man,
and
look at
side
him.
steps and back dashes.
He
and
didn't even
still
care. He
can't
didn't have the
sidestep.
life lead. He's like, don't worry.
Oh.
Plenty of time.
Give Eddie a sidestep. Give Vegas a
Plenty of time.
Blue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that blue stuff.
Let him get a jump.
Damn girl.
Kokoma continuing
Damn girl.
this win streak.
Sidestep 3 gets Cod coming in though.
Off axis, but he still gets the combo.
Okay, down 4.
Oh, nice
Good dog.
Now stuck a done with no punish.
I'm so interested in this match. I'm so invested.
I feel like these rounds have been going pretty good for Spiro. But
Let me back up once
Oh,
again.
understand.
Not this
Okay, Spiro. Starting to look like a hero.
See if you can catch
Go
him.
back in the house. My cat's in there. It's up to you, Spiro. You gotta save.
Now another slide gets
Oof.
blocked.
Mm-hmm.
All the way.
Back.
He ran him trying to stop himself from doing this.
Did him?
Neutral.
Okay, I thought that back 3-3 actually counted here. Didn't delay it, so wasn't really able to take advantage of it. Uh-oh.
Spiro in
Once
the
again,
corner.
quick sidestep.
Trying, you know, side
Back
roll
3-3
away.
completely whiffs. Pump the pedal.
He's got a huge life deficit.
Oh. Okay.
Spends it. It's cornered him. Nice block.
Nah. Oh, still alive? No.
Yeah, you know, that was a risky spring kick there.
He's falling off hard since making to that winter final. He's lost 5
Man, oh,
games
man.
straight now.
He's got to think about it. Probably going to talk to Nat. Yeah.
Stretch break. Yep. Do some push-ups, dude.
There you go. Yeah, you got to use the physical prowess. You just got to start doing push-ups. You go to his side of the machine, start doing push-ups next to Kokoma.
No, let's do it on the table.
Look alike.
I'm just saying, if it was. He's not supposed to be there. That's all I'm saying. But it is Nash. He's a designated coach.
Damn, look at that guy's got. He's timing the coaching session.
Yo, I respect that. My man looks. He's taking his job seriously too.
But he's not looking at the time. Look at the time.
My man's the mall parking lot guy.
I want to see his hand come up with like 5 seconds. 4.
Yeah, look, he was walking up.
Okay,
He was about to do it. He was like, "Hey, guys, you got it. Okay, job complete."
I honestly think Spiro is like, I don't know. I know
Hey, friends, like, let's go Tubo wear. That wasn't Tubo.
I just.
Oh my
Right
gosh.
now, it's just not looking good.
Shout out to Tubo.
He would rather live and die.
Shout outs to the homie.
That's why I said I know it's not gonna happen.
Yo, Ace Bunyan in the chat.
That's what I would like to see.
Yo, Taste Buds, Boom Squad. If y'all are in the chat, can y'all make some noise? Let me see some booms and make some noise in this bad boy. I'm gonna drop mine off too.
What we doing?
Shit.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. We dropping booms in the chat? Drop some booms in the chat.
Dropping booms, making noise.
Booms and noise. We need
Hanging out
booms
with the
and noise.
boys. The town of backing boys.
The town of backing boys.
It's so good. Game on.
Hey,
The town of backing boys.
town of backing boys.
You gotta sit. You gotta drag out the laugh. The town of backing boys.
What? Since when do we do that? I don't know. Is that how the song goes?
That's how the song goes. They
Oh,
drag
damn.
out.
I didn't hear it
sounds
some
like
more.
a stutter. It's like the town of backing boys. The town of backing boys.
What? The town of backing boys. The town of backing boys.
Were you here when I said that yesterday?
And that's. I think I'm getting better at it because Steve's dead.
Oh my.
Mark's like, I bet these kids don't even know that song.
Look it up right now. I don't know how we got to the
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
A perfect for Kakoma. Kakoma.
Kakoma. Oh, bro, that's how I'm gonna say his name from now on.
Yeah?
Kakoma.
Whoa.
Kakoma.
Can't really get a
It's not bad.
the relaxed stuff unless it
You gotta make
I
that
don't like
sound
that
bite for
many
your
K's
stream.
though. Sounds like.
Kakoma.
There you go. That's horrible. Much better.
Kakoma.
There we go. Yeah, you need more than 3 in there.
A 13 or 14 frame move. But I guess on
Town
paper,
back.
Paul could maybe do a while sending 4 fast enough.
I feel like when you do the fast one, you got to get like angrier and angrier as you say it.
Maybe on that mix box though.
The town of backing boys.
Town of backing boys. The town of backing boys. The town.
Oh, on point with the lunch of your
Oh,
Spiro.
damn.
He did that the minute you said it. That was hilarious.
Have not been his strong suit.
Oh man, but still, all right, Spirit, you're doing all right this time. Ducks to high, no launch.
Standing up too quickly. He's not getting the wall
Oh
standing
my
one
gosh, dude. Punish. Needs to be careful. Man, Kakoma's offense is what's really getting Spiro. Like, it's actually getting him advantages, but like, Kakoma's playing really
Second
offensive.
chance here.
This one's gonna leave him in rage. No, he left him out, maybe intentionally.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it. Maybe
Neither
it was
rage.
intentional.
because that was
Rage,
definitely
not
the
there
combo we
yet.
normally do.
Rodeo, no.
Would have killed if it
He
landed.
might not matter. The
Oh,
down takes
man,
it.
set point, Kakoma.
Set point here. Wants his run back with Anakin in grand finals.
3-0. Man, is Spiro gonna go out 6-0? Come on, Spiro. Not like this.
Not like
Not like
this.
this.
Can Spiro just stay alive? Get on the board here. Stop.
That was a great dub. Didn't get the punish though, so I guess it wasn't that great.
Way too. Like you mentioned, who
There you
needs
go.
Memphis when
You gotta
get
use the
Memphis?
lows.
This is way too.
Whoa.
Dash up, block the shredder kicks.
Oh, natural combo. All right.
Okay.
Hey.
So with the sidestep, there was 4. Not enough to put him in rage. Lucky. Oh, but this might be enough.
Pick it
to
up.
kill. Demo mesh into
Instant.
the wall. He is
To the wall, he
He's
might be
dead.
dead here.
Dead.
Season 3,
Yeah.
baby.
Kakoma.
Kakoma takes it over
Spiro.
Spiro. I had to do the shadow copy of yours.
It was good. I went with it.
Shout out
I didn't
to Spiro,
stop.
man. It's a great performance. I don't think anyone would have guessed that Spiro would
Yeah.
be in the top 3 of this
Yo,
tournament.
good. Yo, shout outs to Spiro though. That was a great
Yeah,
show.
good shout out to
Huge
Spiro.
props to Spiro. He's going to be going to the LCQ.
We knew where that was
Thailand,
going.
along with everyone else, you know, just there doing
No, he did really great though. Shout out to Spiro, man. I mean, like, you know, like I said, making winners final after the run he had. I mean, the really sad part about the whole thing is, you know, I think it was earlier this year that Spiro said, like, you know, he's going to step back from competing because, you know, COVID situation, and you can see like the years of training that he put in to get to this point, you know, where he's back to winners final in a major tournament filled with international competition, with top level international competition even. And then, you know, COVID hits. And you know, after she went to Thailand still, so that was still cool. Which is cool. You know, I mean, if you guys have been out to TWT events, you know, you guys, if you guys haven't, you need to be out there, right? But second of all, if you've been to them, you haven't to a finals, you got to get to a finals, because the finals were just like on another level, right? So I'm happy that Spear at least got to do this well in his last match event, then got to go to the finals in Thailand afterward. You know, I think that's it's a solid way to, you know, take a little backseat, you know, afterwards, bro.
You know, I know we're on the last TWT throwback, right? But
of the master, last master,
yeah, of the master event, excuse me. But this 2019, when it comes to how the tournament was set up, the matches that happened, the back and forth for players trying to get qualified, like, I don't think people truly understand how godlike TWT last year was. Like, I don't think people understand the whole Pakistan arc. Like, that was like, last year was like legit just a year of good ass Tekken. Like, there were matches, dude, it was so good. So like, personally, like, I'm so happy for this format, because 2019 was the first year that they did like the format like that, where they had the dojo events where if you got enough people, that's when there was these crazy events going on in Wednesday night fights as well as Super Arcade and all over the country, honestly, where we be getting like these dojo events with some crazy matches.
We'd have dojo events like JDCR and John Dang and Saint are all here. Like, what? You know? Like, when we have our WNFs, we still have that intro because it's cut together with moments where Saint's on commentary and Saint's like, oh my god! He's like, we have it on commentary, dude. I was like, that's so crazy. We had Saint at our local event.
Ismiro says, like, what? No, this is 2019. 2019 Tekken World Tour was a legendary run, just for, like, when it comes to, like, competition and what we look for, like, 2019 was one of the best Tekken years I've ever personally experienced. Especially just on competition alone, it was ridiculous. When it comes to rivalries alone, the introduction of Arslan Ash and all of I'm telling you, there needs to be an anime opening for the 2019 Tekken World. It was that good. We need a brand new band to come in and animate what happened in 2019 for Tekken World Tour. Just saying. Why is no tournament doing that? Yo, we should do it. Tekken World Tour, we just need an anime opening. A consistent anime opening that we can change with new people when things get crazy. So when we go to another region, we get a new opening. That would be godlike.
Okay.
I mean, I think eventually, like, now we've done it a few years, I think that we have enough footage where we can start putting stuff together, you know? Like, all these highlight reels you're seeing for all the exhibition matches, just like bits and pieces of that end up going to the anime opening for the characters, depending on what region we're going to. It's coming, man.
I'm getting so excited just thinking of it. It's not even real, and I'm just getting hype about it.
So this is the run back, right, for the top 8 winner side. Anakin sent Kakome to loser bracket. And it was beat down.
Oh my god. Yeah, Anakin definitely did beat him up.
I want to win for the people here. I'm surprised.
Rolls forward into low kick. That's how Anakin feels right now.
But look at what that does for the mental though. Like, I'm like, legit, I'm like, yo, you gonna roll forward and then hit me with the low? Are you crazy?
In the first round of the grand finals. That's how he closed out the first round.
Just checking for the crouches. Okay.
I talked to him yesterday when he made
as well as it was good to do, you know, Raw Rising moves right there, because he was thinking that Kakome was going to try to get away from that wall, try to sidestep a little bit.
Expected Kakome to be a Paul main, right? But if you go back to Dubai, he beat me.
Oh, he's going to get hit by that one. Cancels it.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Oh my god, bro, look at the damage.
He didn't even bother doing multiple hits, you know, to make sure. He's like, no, what's up? One death fist, no problem.
Oh, death fist. Yeah, you get big boy combos on there.
Yeah, we saw so many of those big boy combos at Combo Breaker when Neo beat Anakin. 2019, yikes.
You know what's actually kind of crazy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh.
He was one of the first ones in arcade, right? In FR,
I think that's one thing that I feel like Tekken doesn't get enough credit for. Actually, I'm always tied to this match. Alright, Kakome. Kakome.
Here we go, Kakome with the round count lead here in game 1.
Oh, that's perfect, dude. That way of saying it is perfect for the rage art. If Anakin hits it with the rage art.
No punish on death fist. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
First game to Kakome, though. What were you going to say, Steve?
I think that, and this is the thing, me personally, I look at, like, look how long we've been playing Tekken. And I think I said this when I was, like, I think I did the Boomcast review. Like, look how long competitive Tekken 7 has been in play. Like, I feel like the reason that we get these catty corner combos, that we get these crazy matches, is because, like, the players have been playing the game, and the game has matured long enough to where, like, these instances are, you're going to get these more high-level instances coming out now because we're a lot more acclimated with the game. We know, like, a lot more instances. When I talked about Jimmy J. Tran doing the catty corner combos, he was ahead of everybody else because he had those situations on lock, and I think that plays to the lifespan of the game. The longer you let a game breathe, the better the game is going to get competitive. There's no way it does. Like, that's why it's good to, you know, have these tier lists, because you're going to have people that have their varying opinions, and that's going to give you character, like the character switch ups and all the variety in these topics. So. But just wanted to point that out. Like,
no, without a doubt. And, you know, with just the season updates, you know, there are changes. So people, you know, they're not going to master the game, and things are always going to keep changing. But situations like Steve pointed out with the re-wall splat situation, oh no. When you get the re-wall splat situation, now people have learned, you know, you can just do a jab to get them off the wall and continue your combo. If you get a side wall splat or something. So just all these little situations like that have gotten way more advanced now. We're like 4 or 5 years out since the game originally first hit arcades.
Yeah. And like, honestly, the game, like, now I'm looking at people like find stuff that even I didn't know about Tekken 7, right? Some of it is specific to Tekken 7, and it's even crazier because I see people who are just recently getting into Tekken 7 learning things that I learned like 8 years ago. They're like, man, I didn't even know this. I was like, oh man, this guy just started playing Tekken. All right.
Yeah, like one of the big things about Tekken 7 that a lot of players still don't use as much and still don't even know about, you know, there's a new get-up attack from being face down, feet away from people. You know, you can instantly do while standing attacks from that position now, and it's faster than getting up and then doing a while standing attack. But it's only from that one grounded position. It's something that I still don't know to do. Like, I know I can do it, but yeah, it's like I only used it like maybe 10 times in the history of Tekken 7, you know?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, Sue can use it like every night.
Oh my gosh. Anakin is a winner though, so he got games to play, right? He ain't got that many to play, so it's good that he took that match.
Yeah, but like, he's focused, man. Hats down low, covering his eyes.
Evil.
This is not a bad stage for Paul, but he's going to stage select.
Thinking about it.
You know, at any point,
see, that was him cursing. I can't believe this stupid character is dumb.
I wonder if he doesn't like Kazumi versus Jack. He went down. It looked like he's reaching down for the controller. No, he's reaching down for the water. Okay. He's deciding if he had enough time to drink the water first. Am I going to be able to squeeze it in? Yes.
No, you're right. You're right about that, though.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, like,
going for the character switch right now, like, it might just be the fact that he prefers this matchup, right?
Right. I mean, the thing is, too, he already lost to Anakin in this matchup. And we know Kakoma is a player who has multiple characters. He used to have a Dragunov in tournament all the time. No Dragunov here, right? Like, why not try Dragunov versus Jack? That's a matchup, you know, we've seen in Tekken 7 history with Saint and JDCR so much, where JDCR had so much success against the character. Obviously, Jack got a little bit better, Dragunov a little bit worse. But it's still a fairly good matchup with Kakoma. That was one of his mains.
He sniped him to the forward from Paul.
You can see Anakin just trying to stay away from this wall. Still answering back in a lot of these, like, still contesting a bunch of instances, but he can't do that too much anymore. He still hit down 4-1 right there? That's crazy.
Dude, Anakin he's something else, right? Look at that.
His success on down 4-2s, like, I think he's hit him like 3 rounds consecutively at the beginning with down 4-2.
Just gotta have some patience.
All the shells, Velveeta.
Does Velveeta have a theme song?
I mean,
Velveeta was my first name. Nope.
Nope.
It's gonna be like big uppercut, robot arm.
Oh my god.
I really wish that was actually the case. Breaks the one.
I'm gonna go look to see if they have a theme song now.
Oh, D-Bug.
D-Bug. Damn, you trying to finish it on him again? 5 rounds straight for Anakin right now.
Wild Anakin running away with the set. Get out.
Kick. Do it again.
Hey, great punish.
Yeah, this is Joy Fury in the chat. What's good? So yo, make some noise in the chat for Joy Fury, ladies and gentlemen.
4 in a row.
Get his ankles.
No way.
Got him.
Okay.
One
The Iron
away from
Sister.
winning the tournament.
And yeah, he's taking the controller. He's like, yeah, Paul's not getting this job done.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the disappointment in his face. I mean, look at Anakin's face. Like, this guy thinks switching the controller is gonna help him beat me.
All right. What a joke. Well, I'm gonna tell you another thing, man. The way that Anakin places the hat to where it just barely covers the shadows right above his eyes.
That's what I was talking
That's some
about.
poker. That's some poker player stuff right there.
Yeah, because he had, I think he ran up there and I was thinking, like, what's Kakoma do? Death Face? He's not gonna
Down back 1-1-1-2 all day. Exactly.
So he's like, all right, well,
He hit him with it in the beginning of top 8. Then he hit Spiro with it, I think.
And it whiffed, right? The first 2 hits, like the first 3 hits, a down back 1 whiffed.
Whiff.
And then he right in, bow, hit him right in his chest. Like, hey, man, you better calm down, man. What you doing, man?
Putting away the mix box.
is it Kazumi time?
Oh,
though?
man.
It looks like it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's highlighting it.
Uh-oh.
Hasn't locked it in
Uh-oh.
yet, though. Deciding on outfit.
What's happening? Is it Dragunov time?
Kazumi.
Kazumi time. Is it?
Where we going?
Kazumi. I'm
Did he
thinking
pick
it's
it?
Kazumi.
Workout, he's betting
I think it's definitely one of them.
ultimate life on it.
Watch, we got Noctis.
Promo this series. It's
You know,
definitely
that's another
crazy to
thing.
go
You
with
mentioned
50,000.
Noctis. Remember at the beginning of the year when Noctis was first released, Kokoma beat Nee in tournament with Noctis. And he never did that again.
No.
Actually, the
Nee?
final game
Yeah, I
of
thought he
the
beat Nee. I thought
He beat
Kokoma-
Kudons, I remember.
Look, I can
Was it
physically
Kudons?
see all
Yeah, it was
that
I could be
Kudons.
pressure
wrong.
on-
Okay, I thought I could have.
I'm pretty sure it's against Kudons at NCR.
He takes it so hard.
I don't think that's what it was. I think it was in a Korea tournament.
Yeah, but on the
Okay, well, I definitely remember him beating Kudons. I don't know if he also beat Nee. He definitely beat Kudons, 100%. I just don't know if he also beat me.
Hiding his eyes.
But it's Kazumi,
I love that that's become his
and it's going to be tournament game point for Anakin here.
Yeah, look at the movement already from Kazumi. Look at.
This is what
I mentioned this earlier. Anakin
Saint
is
used to beat.
is
I mean,
an
this is what
expert at this
Tomoe
point
used
at
to
like
beat
annoying
Saint.
people with
Brought out
pros,
the Kazumi at
Good
the
point.
end.
especially a character like Jack.
It's not looking that way currently with Anakin.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
but you know, even though they use the same character, I feel like Saint and Anakin are
The wall.
very different players.
Oh,
Wow.
sidestep 2.
But the
Oh,
Got
drop
him!
the flakes.
and he does enough damage here if he reaches the wall.
Nah,
No
he
way he's
didn't
going to reach the wall.
Yes,
What the
God,
hell?
I was wrong. I was
Tiger!
I was so wrong.
He finished it again!
a bet. I can't believe he bet the Twin Pistons there.
Kakoma's pissed right now. Kakoma's like, you know, I did all my homework and all the moves that everyone's supposed to use. No one's supposed to use that damn move.
The crowd is starting to rally behind Anakin now. They're sensing the victory.
Yeah, the crowd. You know the crowd's gonna rally behind Anakin. That's ATL, baby.
On the guard of Kakoma.
I love, yeah, you know, somebody in chat mentioned Lil Smirk. That's the best thing, right? Because Anakin, he looks so serious when he's in tournament mode, but sometimes the smirk sneaks out of there, and it's like, oh, couldn't even hide it. Couldn't
And it's
even
just
be
like-
contained.
So rage mode now for Kakoma.
It's so anime. I wonder if he knows how anime is.
Slow
Loads him out of the
combo.
Down for a 1. Okay.
Point.
Set point.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing Kakoma
Falling
is
apart a
doing
little
seems to
bit.
be working. This time, dash for the flash punch combo.
Still on loser's side, so Kokoma
Anakin
has his
checking
work
with
cut out for
down
him.
back one.
I mean, this is it. If Anakin wins this, the tournament's over. And Anakin looking good. You can see, feel the momentum right now.
Even less now.
All these
This
incorrect
offense.
responses to these blocked moves. Finally get
Mm,
something
okay.
going here with the down forward 1-2.
Run it to do it again.
Well,
Running
Uh-oh,
tackle.
uh-oh.
Blocks the
Get
punch
off of me, lady.
Magic.
Magic?
for Kakoma might not be doing
Okay.
it right. This combo is not going to kill, even if it reaches the wall, I don't think. Yeah, it's not even going to reach the wall.
Bro,
If he
was
hit
the
that
exact
wall,
same
it
angle
would've
as
killed
last
him.
time. And it did.
D-Bug! Balcony break off the D-Bug! That will be the tournament!
Anakin wins Dreamhack Atlanta.
Hadn't used it the entire set.
Kakoma.
Look at Kakoma stuck right there.
Perfect time to use that rage
Damn.
of getting the balcony break, dropping the
Dang, one for the, you see that the ATL for the camera, like, hold that real quick. I gotta get these guys.
Dude,
ATL,
winning
baby.
the last master event in Atlanta while you're from Atlanta, and it's filled with international competition, like the same weekend that Poke Chop just beat the rest of them. Like, Atlanta too strong, dude. That's ridiculous.
A lot of people don't understand, man. Atlanta is definitely one of the hotbeds for the American Tekken scene. A lot of people tell you if you have not attended an Atlanta Tekken tournament, you have not attended a Tekken tournament, and that's true. Shout outs to Anakin as well. I mean, obviously this is, you know, in the past, but if you look at what happened after this event, he went on to the Tekken World Tour finals to perform amazingly well. So honestly, Anakin showing up to this event was only another piece of like the 2019 like highlight of not only what he did, but what Tekken 7 brought to like the scene.
Yeah, and you're talking earlier about 2019 and how epic it was. It just makes me so sad for the situation we're in currently with COVID, right? Like the Pakistan arc, Anakin's rise, getting stronger and stronger throughout the year. Book switching characters till he finally starting to win. Because you're so tired of placing 4th and 5th. If you've been watching these throwbacks, you've seen all these tournaments where Book has gotten top 8, but he's not getting the top 3 finishes, right? And then after all this, this year he goes to Evo Japan, wins with Asterisk, launch Leroy, but it's still like amazing, right? All these players are coming up at the same time. Ulsan, as good as he's doing now, also Evo at the TWT finals, 2nd place. Chicker's a TWT champ, but there's nothing really major for him to get defended against, right? So there are just so many storylines converging, and then all this hit us. So I'm just happy that we get to keep this going so that everyone gets to remember, right? We get to keep it fresh in his mind, like, yes, this is the state of things. So when we get back to offline, this is where we're picking up from. All these storylines are still going to be connected. So I'm excited that we're still here for this, man.
Yeah, this has definitely been something, just to touch a little bit back on what you said. I definitely didn't think we were going to have, nobody knew throwbacks was coming. I didn't know they were coming. And just the fact that we get a chance to look back at them, man, we were traveling everywhere. There was a lot of times where I didn't even get to see some of these matches. Perfect example. This is one of the dopest matches on American soil for Tekken in 2019, and I had not seen that tournament. That was my first time looking at that tournament, and it's because of TWT Throwback. Hopefully next year, does turn around, but we know how that goes. But either way, can I get one more? Can I get some booms and some noise in the chat? I see you, Hot Boy Rob. One more time, if you guys enjoyed.
Hit those booms, hit that noise.
Throwback.
And while that's going, let me also remind you guys what's happening this weekend. We also do have the Tekken Online Challenge. US Central going to be this weekend, October 24th. Registration now live, TekkenWorldTour.com. But of course, there's also coming up in a couple of weeks, EU Southwest, your region, it's your time. France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, Italy. If you guys want to register for that, TekkenWorldTour.com. Make sure you guys get in on those.
And of course, don't forget about the exhibitions going down 10/25. Kind of midday, so you guys shouldn't have a reason to miss it. And you do not. The first match, Brawl Pro versus Rick the Ruler of all the Ricks. An STL showdown for the ages. I can't wait for it. Right after that, the mid-card battle will be Cuddle Core versus Glaciating. I'm going to tell you right now, Cuddle Core is one of my favorite players, but also Glaciating, man, one of the young guns from the United States. I am such a big fan. I want this dude to play every player in the world just so I can see the matchups. I say that, and I'm dead serious. And then, of course, you have two of the world's best, in my opinion. Shadow 20Z going up against the People's Champ, Lil Majin. The Silent Killer versus the People's Champion is the last card of that match. And those first two matches are 1st to 5. That last one is 1st to 7. So you guys are definitely signed up for some good ass Tekken. This is Michelin star Tekken that you guys are.
Wow. The whole Michelin star.
I'm telling you right now, it's right there for you. And it's going to happen at the Tekken Online Challenge, US Central. Make sure you guys sign up, tune in, make some noise. It's going to be a good time.
Who do you got, Steve, Majin or Shadow? Right now.
I'm a King player. I have to go with Majin.
Ooh, all right, good.
Those my bros, but Cuddle Core, Glaciating. Who's got it, Rip?
Ooh, that was hard. Oh, that's so hard. Now I can't even pick one, dude. I like both of them too. I like Glaciating. I've been playing that kid since he was 12. Literally. I've been playing Glaciating since he was 12, so I love seeing him where he's at now. Same with Cuddle Core, with E-League and everything that she was on, and we were there for that. Seeing her rise since then and through that, been ridiculous. So I don't want to see either of those lose, and I don't want to pick a winner. So that's where I'm at with it.
Well, somebody's got to win. It's definitely going to happen.
I pick Rick the Ruler, though.
You pick Rick the Ruler. I pick St. Louis. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. And make sure you guys tune in. I want to say shout outs to Bandai Namco. Shout outs to Astro. Shout outs to Bud Light Beer League as well. Yes. Everybody involved in making sure Tekken's still going this year. Shout outs to you guys. Make sure you tweet it out. Hashtag TWT Throwback. I think that's going to be the end of the line. Please tune in. And until next time, peace.
Bandai Namco